I use 4G.
Spaghetti.
I have to turn off Wi-Fi at work, or else it tries to connect to my work's Wi-Fi, which is blue water. I know how that is.
Oh, I see.
Why did the Italian wear handcuffs to bed?
Why?
So they wouldn't talk in their sleep.
That's like a singing.
That's my favorite one.
38% will have to do.
Just the sleep.
I know, I'm just talking.
Terrible.
You gotta find what? It's like a story kind of bit, right?
Lay it out as.
Yeah, go ahead when you find it. So, there's this big Catholic village, right? They're real excited because the Pope is coming to town and they need to plan out the big feast. So, the nun says she will prepare the food, but she needs a fish from the dock. So the bishop sends a squire over to the dock and get this big fish. And so the bishop goes to the squire and he's like, alright, I got this big fucker for you. And the squire's like, whoa, you can't be saying stuff like that in the eyes of the Lord. The bishop's like, no, the fish is called the big fucker. It's the actual name of the fish. And the squire's like, oh, I suppose that works. So the squire takes the fish over to the bishop and he's like, here you go, bishop, I'm presenting this big fucker for our pope. And he's like, oh, you mean no squire will say that? And the squire goes, well, I'm informed the fish is actually called the big fucker. I don't really mean anything by it. Bishop, alright, I guess it's called the big fucker. So the bishop takes it all the way to the church top of the hill. He gives it a nun. He says, well, sister, I'd like to present this big fucker for our feast. And the sister's like, oh, no, you don't speak like that. The bishop's like, say it, the fish is called the big fucker, don't worry about it. And then it's like, it's called the big fucker, and it's like, yeah, it's called the big fucker. So they cook it, and they make the whole entire meal and everything, and it looks great. And the Pope comes along, and the fish is really fucking good. Like, they all partake in the feast, and the Pope is just super impressed. And he says, how do you guys get a fish like this? And the bishop goes, well, I sent my squire down to get the big fucker from the dock, and he brought the big fucker to me, and I gave the big fucker to our sister here to cook the big fucker for you. The Pope just looks astonished for a second, looks around, and he pulls out a cigar and a flask from his pocket, and he says, you know, you cunts are alright.
That was pretty good.
I don't like my hair from this side. Oh man. Too late. So, unfortunately, we still have to frame just me. At least the DM screen is pretty, though, right?
Yeah. Maybe a little more up.
Is this fucker need to learn how to stack
Would it
burgers?
be alright to set that there, or Chester one on nib?
It should be okay.
I'll watch. I'll obviously.
If it tips.
Just try not to tip it into the, yeah.
I should be good with the bag, with the roll.
Yeah, because the
Incense behind it.
incense is right behind it, is the only concern.
That's it. Somewhere in there.
So cool. Thanks, Seal.
The script. The script, if it touches, and like my headers are easily readable through there, and they're very spoily headers.
Did you step on
I did, yeah. I did step on it.
Well,
Alright. Is it? Well, then I'd have to redo the shot every time. I was thinking about like, nah, it's fine. Do you want to have like a super mega close up for your recap? Okay. We're gonna have a faceless recap. It is up to you if you want to do a full series recap or a last week recap.
I can only do it last week.
Okay.
Do you have a full series you want me to read?
I didn't write anything, but I'll do a quick overview of the series until last week. So, group of folks have met in a church with a little gnome, preaching a little thing about letting about bad people showing up, and then the bad people show up and blow up the wall, and then this group of folks end up going on quests, and they eventually meet a little
Adric.
little dwarf named Adric, a little cleric guy, little religious dude who joins the group, fight a dragon, end up going and collecting these pieces of Telgar to resurrect the supposed savior of this world, according to the group they initially met. Goes and collects all 4 at this point pieces of Telgar across the continent called Muvrell. That's my short version intro of the campaign so far, and I'm gonna let Ra. No, Jude.
No, it's Toki's Wars 2. So we have group of beanbags. Mostly smart as beanbag. They have been trekking through mud and sleeping next to awful big panther kitty cats. But that's no problem, because being beanbags makes them tough. Beanbags keep journeying into finding the last piece of Telscars. Unbeknownst to them, the dragon that is guarding last piece of Telscars is going to be a little more unexpected on the personality scales.
Yeah,
like
could be.
it was got to be, also known as
Valkalis Almanzar, I think, is the first and last.
fuck you. Anyway, this brilliant green, she's greens, right?
Green.
Green's dragons is accosting Beansbag's Fools group, and wanting to know what's happened, why are you here in my place with all my golds and all my animals that seems to be conjuration magic, as we found out, because some of the Beansbags are a little smarter than Beansbags. Wise as we were, we didn't find out the biggest beansbag of all, Eladin's Maz, was hiding amongst the animals, but we'll get there. So we go to Shadowfell and discuss, okay, how are we gonna deal with the Panini dragon? We gonna just let her have our awesome vase of just get out of jail cards? We'd rather have it, but she struck a hard bargain, and we couldn't run faster than her. They're big, luscious, delicious, green, scaly, dragon eggs. Thanks to the heroics of Zeal, giving an attempt at running that away, and a lot of things. Oh yeah, that was the favorite part. Neil got ate.
Oh yeah.
And then regurgitated, thanks to Adrix. Norris. Neil.
Fuck him.
You think I care about that beanbag? He's the worst beanbag.
He's dead. Oh, no, you're not dead. Fuck.
Nope, we've got him now.
Thank
Hooray.
you for that.
Yep. Adric proving the only lawful good character at playing the lawful good character
Chaotic good.
amongst his chaotic.
I feel like the last few sessions I've really been able to step into my chaotic neutral zone.
Yes, you've been mainly Panini yourself, stealing food and costing large nose wages.
Reliably unreliable.
Yes.
He did steal that sword.
And throwing. Did you throw a knife? No, you got knife thrown at you by Baron Murder for being a sass.
Also chaotic neutral.
Alright, so we end up having, unbluffingly having to give away the vase to Cardi B Dragon, and she gives us piece of Telgar, which seems to magnetically, magically connects to other piece of Telgar, and we're like, wow, we are awesome. We are so cool and kick butts, and everyone loves us and gives us money and ladies and gentlemen's, and the whole world bowed to our feet. But then Aladdin Ma comes in and was like, yoink, and his Telgar pieces were stronger than our Telgar pieces in the magnetic magics, and he's like, those are mine. And he takes them and he transforms into a goose.
Was it a raven?
It was a raven.
He's just calling it.
And it got away, even though we and takes Tumru, the worst part of story, saddest we've ever been, and we try and shoot down the big turkey, and we only clink off the Delgard piece, and he fly away to the dark forest where he beckoned us to meet him and berated us by being brainwashed. He knows nothing.
I'm getting really strong bad vibes from you.
Yeah. We're gonna explain ourselves after that.
Gonna check my emails.
Well, Barb, I need to do some persuasion.
Yeah. I'll hide in the trees.
Alright, I am going to snag my ultra long charger.
Was that okay? Was that
was
I
great.
know I didn't make it goofy, but
That was
fun.
great. No, that was
A lot of
fun.
S's.
Those turkeys, what are you going to do next? Yeah, no shit. There is some words. Words will be exchanged.
Okay,
Oh, you
I have
froze
a
up.
thing.
You froze up, Peyton?
I'll be back.
Oh, you're eating things. Okay.
I have a thing. Okay. This is a thing I've wrestled with it.
Uh-huh.
This is, just make sure I'm not showing anybody. This is quite the script with a footprint on the blank page to cover things. And there are some points that are.
What?
It's smelly
Do you want?
coffee.
Yeah, it's fine too.
Do you want?
There are some points where it would be cool if
I'm playing
I
with
love
fire
the
for that
flavored
side.
ones.
interjections were kept to a minimum, regardless of. I don't know. Okay. There's literally a scene in here that.
Just use paralyzing magic, use beanbags.
Yeah, I could just use paralyzing magic. I don't know. When I'm reading this, maybe let me read this, and we have our P points throughout. As I guess a request that I have.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out how to say that, and I've just, very not eloquently said it in person.
It's hard when you're not a game designer.
Okay. I just closed this when I needed it open. No peeking because you're gonna. Okay. Oh, okay. It was quick. Who's? Okay, it's just a set of
I've never
dice.
seen those before. Like white, red.
Have I had them for a while? Are they somebody else's? Are they yours? Do you have your dice?
They're probably in that pack of like 5 sets you got.
They're probably one of my original die.
Zeal, they've taken Tumro. No. Tumro say. No, Barry, give me a hug. This is the worst.
Tears have already been shed.
And I'll pull you into a big bear hug. And I'm just like, come to Rama. Give big
Oh, I
hug.
got the perfect picture.
Give big
All right.
hug.
I'm gonna go full British because nice separation. After a very clever attempt to trick a bored and lonely green dragon rapper, our heroes were surprisingly greeted by an already watching Eladine Ma, after apparently choosing to sway to Ma's opposition. The group was unfortunately bested by the ancient elven druid. Dreading the words, "Meet me in the dark forest," our heroes know the only choice they have. Confront the evil that has tricked them into its service so far, and stop the resurrection of the mysterious and presumably evil Wenzel Fink.
Ugh.
Holy shit, Ma just took our shit. Like, we've been, like, trying to get, like, all the pieces of Telvar, and they're fucking gone,
Yeah, we were collecting them for one, but I think they fooled us. It's a mess, but I was hoping we would kind of destroy them. And now I think we are wicked late.
And we never got paid.
Wicked lady.
Money! You
Shit.
all deserve money, but I mean, we can all obviously survive without material things.
We could go try to take some money from the dragon.
So we're following Eladine, right?
I mean, he said go to the forest, and like that seems like the
I
right.
think we're just grouped out deciding what to do.
We're still kind of in our astonished state of being left alone.
Shit, I hope we're gonna fucking follow Eladine Ma.
Guys, you took Tumor.
He did take Tumor, and he still has so many questions left unanswered. And if we even have a chance at stopping Wenzel Fink coming to, I guess, with his arms outstretched and all that blood on his feet. I think
I'm still holding Norris on my back, so I'm gonna just drop him.
Good, thank you for reminding me he was asleep.
We have no choice but to go, right? Meet him.
I
Maybe we should
feel
have
like
back up.
no choice, or like.
Maybe.
I mean, backup would be good, but
that'd take a month.
Yeah.
We have to go back.
And that green dragon's not our friend.
yeah, I want to get the fuck out of here. And Tumor was cute.
Well, the Green Dragon might be looking for us, so.
I hope so.
As I may have stated earlier, we may just be leading him into Eladine Ma. We'll have backup via chaos that might ensue.
That should be crazy.
We can only hope for an advantage too. I'm assuming if everyone's ready, we'll probably be walking into a fight. Especially if we don't want Wenzel Fink to be summoned, do we? Party?
I mean, with the bloody shit that cute-ass dragon showed us, no.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that.
What's the worst that can happen?
Death?
We die.
I mean,
Enslaved.
it seems like the worst, though, is just him coming back at all, though.
Minds enslaved?
Something.
Probably.
What's the
Well,
game plan?
I said we just fucking go. I'm the leader, though. I'll smoke a bowl first, though.
We might as well eat whatever rations we have left. We can go hunting if we make it out of this, but
I think we should leave the general area of that green dragon.
maybe
First.
kind of a midway.
I mean, we're what, like several dozen yards, right?
Yeah, we need to keep.
And we have to keep going past 24 hours. Because
Well,
this, or have we decided?
I'm less worried about that right now.
Okay. So, the direction to Ma?
Eladine.
Eladine. Sorry.
No, Mom was fine. Yeah.
The forest was north.
Yeah.
We
North.
went north.
Wherever that bird flew.
Bird flu.
We can probably, once we get in the forest, detect magic and try and pinpoint to the Telgar piece, especially now, I imagine. All together generates more power.
Let's go.
But I mean, not huge rest, just a tiny little do our stretches, get our weapons polished.
I mean, we've been
get ready
walking
to-
long enough. I feel stretched. There was mental exhaustion from the dragon, but I feel great otherwise. Jesus, don't you fucking peek at the script if it falls though.
I mean, it'll only take 30 minutes. It won't take long. We should,
Okay, stretchy. Let's chill.
No, wait. We'll journey some. We'll do like a little mid rest.
We're taking naps.
Kinda.
Doing Chester.
Kind of steel our nerves. As emotional as we probably are about this asshole swooping in on everything, it would be a little maybe chaotic to have such thoughts in the fight with him.
Yeah, fuck it, Mom.
Agreed.
I'm gonna get something out of my bag. Whatever that little line in the world. Anything in there? Good job. Shit was crazy.
I love that Babar didn't even smoke his loot pipe. He just pulled out just a just a different regular
Different pipe. Hey, Zil, do you got me? Can I get some fire
Considering everything Tumor's done for
right
us,
here?
wait.
Can I have some fire right here on my finger?
Why?
For my pipe, man.
Put the pipe in your mouth. Fire's going in my pipe.
I know I just smell like pot.
Yeah.
I haven't pulled that out in months.
Put that back in.
Not just pot, resin.
Yeah. It smells gross.
It's insane.
Alright, no fire went into the pipe.
No, you're good. I mean,
The jar itself probably smells gross.
Oh yeah, the jar itself smells like garbage. It hasn't been opened in, 8 months? I've been eating my pot. Alright.
Tumuru does deserve a hasty
This
rescue.
is, I get that you want to chill, but I'm ready to go whenever I had my pot.
I'm not saying rest. I'm just 10 minutes to just be present in the moment. Don't. Those could.
You guys should look at the meme folder. This is fake.
What if you go in hasty like that? You'll lose your minds. I don't know.
Can't.
It's a terrible day for rain. What do you mean? It's not raining? Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
Zeal's pretty sad. Zeal's a sad
I
guy.
say we haven't really done any fighting.
No.
The only good problem solving. I haven't even red lines and shit like that. Except one time. So I feel like we honestly doing what we usually do is just walking and stuff. I don't see where we're resting from. I feel fine.
I
Alright.
agree with Zeal, my girl. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Onward we go. Every step you take.
Pick up Norris.
Oh, you'll pick up. Thank you for saying that. Every step you take feels like you're edging closer to dread.
Oh, we're edging. Sorry.
The forest
I
is
missed it.
still. He said, "Oh, we're edging."
Oh, we're edging. Okay.
The forest is still yet to peek into your view, but you can still feel the evil it holds inside. The minutes turn to hours, and you can start to make out the twisted branches in the distance. As you near the hard edge of the forest, you can see the dark brown bark, rough and craggy. It feels as if you're walking toward the Shadowfell itself, except it's clearly a dense and dark forest full of nearly black oak thickets, making it nearly impossible terrain. Who has a passive perception over 12?
I do.
I have 12.
That's fine.
11.
Everyone but Adric, Baron.
Yeah, Adric.
But Baron and Zeal, what's your PP? What size your PP is? Your passive perception.
Put it in your stats.
Feels like what you want to be.
No, what is your passive perception?
I'm like, that's what it's called.
Okay, I don't know why I have to ask that way. I can also just say everyone with perception that is passive perception over 12 sees. Just as
What is my passive perception? It's 10 plus perception, right?
It'll say on the
yeah, it
thing
should
over
say
there.
on your sheet.
11. It's 11.
It's 11. Okay,
Your
well,
PP's 11. so
just as you near the those who have passive perception at 12 or higher, just as you near the impossibly dark threshold of the forest, with your throats tight and your weapons drawn to forge your path inward, you see several branches broken inward, with sets of footprints underneath.
All right.
Does Bobbart see this?
Nope. He's got an 8. He is
I
cross-eyed.
can't suck us into RP.
He is cross-eyed.
For it.
All right, team. We're getting close.
Feel it.
I know our motion's kind of high. Let's try not to lose it completely. Maybe, I don't know, get some info if we can turn back time, stop the thing, or win something.
Still grunting, carrying Norris.
Do you want me to carry
At this
him
point,
for you?
Norris is just now waking up, right as you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's definitely waking up. We know which dice is my. Yeah. He's definitely. He's like. Whoa! He shoots away. What the fuck are we doing here? Shit. What? How the fuck? I got ate by a dragon.
Hey, no, so shh.
I just start laughing.
Yeah, you got ate by a dragon, and this dude saved you for some fucking reason.
You do kind of owe him your life. You're indebted.
I'm just drinking my mead.
My good time as any age.
Well,
I don't even-
thank you.
I grunt.
So we're going in there.
Are you expected by the last loss to, you want to kill Winslow Fink?
That's probably like my number one. But is it?
I'm gonna say he's probably gonna be here any minute.
Well, shit. Alright.
In fact, do you wanna do your specialty of sneaking? I wink. As in, he didn't really do it so specially last time.
And not trip.
I'll
Um,
sneak around the group. I ain't going far now.
No, but you could be a surprise and an ace in a hole for us.
Alright,
And
I'll try.
we will.
Baron, I believe you're a good sneaker as well.
Supposedly.
You're some straight up damn Air Jordans that's sneaking.
Air Jordans.
Here, Juden.
I was wondering if I was going to be the only thing this year, dude.
I couldn't, I heard it and I was like, But for real though, maybe. I feel like you've been in our party so often that'd be a little suspicious if you weren't there, but that's up to you. I mean, Zio, sneaky, more sneakies?
Well,
I know where we're
I mean,
sneaking to.
could provide us a bonus. I imagine we're on
I
the
see a forest.
precipice of running into where Eladir Mom wanted us to meet, which I imagine, if it's this close, it probably has something to do where he can summon what he wanted, or do whatever nefarious thing he roped us into.
This place is scary as shit, and like, I get that. That's probably why.
Yeah, I mean, probably wise if you do.
Honestly, the scary
That's up to you.
part is the fact that we don't know anything about where we're at.
It's pretty
So, what do you think?
mysterious.
I mean, we're here to kick butt, but
Kick butt.
I mean, I'm with you. We shouldn't go without at least having some information. We should do some recall kits.
yeah, steal our minds, be present in the moment. Exhale.
Have you seen Demon Slayer?
Goose Robin, no, sadly.
Never mind.
I mean, passive perception, we saw sorry.
What did we see?
We saw broken branches
broken inward and some footsteps.
and some footsteps, so imagine we're getting close. Do you want to do a detect
What
magic?
kind of footsteps?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a.
Where are they? Bobbart does want to do a check.
What is it investigation? I wanted to see like what kind. Is it human? Is it more than one?
Or is it just perception?
I would say perception is probably fine.
Okay.
Peyton, you're a ruler. You're familiar with the rules. What would you use for looking at tracks to recognize them?
Use survival check.
Survival sounds actually best. What? Okay. Bobbart looks.
Survival.
He rolled for Bobbart there.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So Bobbart looks down and he goes,
And his perception is actually off the charts too for a 6.
"What is it? Plus 6."
Well, we're doing
Yeah.
survival.
Jesus, 26.
If we're doing survival,
Doesn't
it's still
matter.
it's a 20.
What is his bonus? Nothing.
Nothing for survival.
Doesn't matter.
He can't
So
survive.
Bobbart looks down at the tracks and he goes, "These tracks are like familiar. They're pretty deep. Honestly, I think I've seen them like before. Like some. I gotta like decide if I'm just gonna know. Do I just know? Do I just know what those tracks are?
Whatever strain you're smoking, keep smoking it.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to like recognize those tracks right now because that's what a fucking
That's a 20.
20 is. Those are the fucking bugbears.
Oh.
Wait,
Those are like the bugbears.
the same one.
Like fucking Chet and Roy.
Are they in on this? Are they with Think? Or Ma?
I mean, whoever has money and whoever's giving them the time to kill. I mean, but if that's the case, Bobbart, if they're against us, heat metal, that Bozo's crotch, and they'll come onto our side probably again. So get that ready. Spice up
They
your
seem
fingers.
pretty chill. Like honestly, I thought they were sad that they left.
And I mean, we gave them the option. We didn't want them to get hurt.
Hey, gentlemen, and Rob, what was the name of the guy who ran us lost?
Long legs.
Monstay.
Pressure?
Brasher.
Pressure. Hey, Morris. Do you know if Predator and LED Mob have ever came in contact with each other?
Ooh, I'm silent.
This
on that.
ambient music.
Yeah.
Watching Ben sift from multiple backup plans.
That's not what you're watching.
Just kidding.
We're not going through Plan A to C. We're going to E.
Well, you say something? You say something? What?
It makes sense.
I asked Morris.
That's not my name.
Morin?
It's Norris.
Norris?
Yeah.
So they come in contact?
Who again? It must be.
Ma and Pressure?
No. I'm pretty sure they slit each other's throats faster than I could say a word. So, no.
Okay, was that so hard?
Was Norris so hot?
Kind of. Anyway, whatever. They probably will recognize each other.
Alright.
I'll go transform into Russia and see what happens, but whatever.
I mean, that's kind of a cool idea, though.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly. Well,
In the...
I'm ready to get. You said a bugbear? A bug.
We made friends. Norris, yeah. Sorry. We made friends with a couple of bugbears.
Friends with bugbear. Oh, what?
Well, I mean, one, we're very friendly. And two, we also paid for their friendship because, you know,
You say you're friendly, eh?
we're trying to come around.
You're like you're friendly.
Thank you. Almost want to pat him on the head, but.
That was me looking at Mallard.
And Babar just like looks over one eye.
That hurt my eyeballs.
What did?
I just moved the weird. Oh. He is just sleeping. Alright. Well,
Well, their name's Chet and Roy.
alright.
If we have to fight them, lighting them on fire in their penis regions are pretty effective. That's what we did. That's what we.
them.
That's what
if
we did last
anything.
time. But
It doesn't hurt to talk to them first.
oh yeah, but I mean, if they're also, what if Winslow thinks like super evil and they're like, oh yeah, Winslow.
No choice.
It
Then
seems
we'll
like
have
they
no
can
choice.
be bought.
I've lost all of our gold.
I have 28 pieces of gold left, and they don't mean anything to me.
Right has my purse.
Yep, I have your 28 pieces of gold, and they mean
I've
nothing
got
to me.
38.
Don't
I got
worry about
drunk.
it.
I got it.
Hold on, let me see how much gold I have.
We're just on the edge of the forest, right?
Could you turn like a rock into a piece of gold?
They have 42
Investigation.
Probably.
You could make it appear like gold, but it's not permanent. I think that makes
Okay.
sense
So,
to me.
and recon artists.
Oh yeah, dude.
You could get
yeah.
like rocks the same
Um,
size probably. The way
yeah,
they don't
'cause,
like
you're not gonna have
toss
big
gold,
ass-
they're like boulder.
Like a boulder of gold.
You
is not a
could
thing.
you could pull the Get Backers anime, where he comes in with a briefcase filled with leaves, rubber banded, and he has like the
Oh, I see
special
what you're
eyes
saying.
where he like looks at somebody and he can look at a group of people and hypnotize them for 10 minutes. And he like opens a briefcase and it's full of money and they're playing with it and it's like leafy and it's like, yeah, look at all this money.
That's great.
It's
Strokes on
cool,
you, festive.
cool super.
Alright, so
Sorry,
we're gonna head
sorry.
in and look for bugbear.
If it's just our bugbear friends, we'll let them join up because they kick butt. They took down a shadow demon pretty much themselves
Yeah,
with our
like
help.
me.
Yeah.
We
And
threw a few
So-
goblins at it.
Do we see like a cave, or is it just forest that we're walking through, just
It's a
darker, edgier?
Well, we have yet to walk in from what I understand. We
Yeah,
stopped
we're still
at
on
the
the
edge.
edge.
But it's
Uh,
from what we can tell, it was a very, very large expanse of forest that we passed next to. It's just a very, very large expanse of dark oak forest, a la dark oak forest. Minecraft is definitely an inspiration.
all right, I'll step forward and say hi to maybe Shet and Roy. I mean, I think they'll recognize me, or they won't punch me immediately.
Can I try to sneak off to the side?
Sure.
Can I see if there's anybody watching us?
You can roll a dice for
Like
some
for
sort of check.
perception.
You can roll a perception and look for somebody watching you. Yeah.
Do I add stealth?
Are you trying to go into stealth?
Yes.
Yes.
21.
You're very stealthified.
And I'm
Which
walking,
side are you walking to?
The left side
Okay.
of the group.
and I just walk forward and kind of meekly say, Shet, Roy. Just not trying to be like, Roy,
Not scream.
not scream, just like, Shet, Roy.
I got a 5.
It's Mama Roy.
Stealth?
Perception.
Oh. You're pretty sure you see somebody looking at you from the trees.
Okay. I'm gonna look the group. There's somebody looking at us.
Barbard wants to look actively. I see him too.
Okay.
Right there, right? And
Yeah.
he points at a totally different spot.
I'm gonna say yes.
Is it me?
Do you see them? They're totally watching us. Hey guys!
I think the drugs have kicked in.
Or stopped.
Can I
Alright.
poke my head out and be like,
Where exactly is it? Like behind a bush, a tree? What is it?
You know you're not seeing anything, right?
I know, but I have to investigate it regardless.
You see it in a tree, and you're gonna walk. You're walking toward the tree.
Yeah.
You walk toward the tree, and you don't see jack shit, and you don't see anything move away. Bob Hardy
Just
goes with
fine,
you,
I'm gonna- I'm just
but he's
fine.
still pretty sure something's there, and he's like looking like at the trunk of the tree directly.
I'm just gonna turn around and not even say anything. Like, that didn't happen.
In we go.
Yeah, I stepped forward as a
Okay.
like I was their previous benefactor.
This is gonna be a fun
I let them
thing to
live.
edit because you weren't supposed to be able to know that the bugbears was theirs. But Bob Art got a perfect 20. You enter the forest feeling cold and nervous. Dry wood and twigs snap beneath your feet. How far will you have to trek through this clearly massive wooden expanse? Feet inward, and any indication of light lies only in the bright terrain behind you. Onward still, as the fate of the world may be in your hands.
Whoa.
And then we will edit to say shit. The other one's making loads of calls. I'm doing the wrong accent again. But hi there, it's Chet. It's Roy. You're over here. We decided to go south. Saw this crazy forest. Oh, the chances, eh? Well,
Yeah, the chances.
the chance, legit, like, it was just bored. This is crazy. The same place.
So what are you guys doing here?
Finding shit to kill that isn't west.
And isn't us.
You paid us.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You want to pay us more? I mean, until you run out of gold, like,
Do we want them
We-
to do?
we-
I'm like,
we-
go in this room.
we here for you if you are here
Well,
for us.
I mean, shit's about to super go down,
Yeah. We could use the backup.
and I can pay you. I can pay you quite a lot.
Killing! They both jump up and down, high five each other. All right.
What are your wages?
Their wages is whatever I give them.
Okay.
But I'm ready to give you
She's
28 pieces of gold. Not up front.
Whoa!
Ah,
This is my gold.
How much Bob paying?
More? I've heard you guys said you working for somebody with that name, yeah?
things happen.
They crossed us, and they're wanting to kill everyone on the planet.
Wait. This is a double cross? We're in a double cross?
Does that entice you?
Yes.
How much paying?
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying. Like, you're great. We're not getting paid anything. But from you, right?
Absolutely. As
This
always,
one's good.
I pull out 2 gold pieces, and about to give it to them, and I kind of pull back a little, and I would like to roll for intimidation.
Nice. I was
And to give them a intimidating, like, and if you cross us,
I'll help you.
death isn't even the beginning of the pain.
Okay.
I will have wrath. I will
Yeah,
bring
roll.
upon
Yeah,
you.
roll.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. We'll see if I say that or like.
the devil will be the best of you.
Yeah, them some good words. We'll see how they're delivered. Intimidation, you should be pretty good.
I have 0 intimidation, so that's 11 for me.
I mean, how good is their social? You know what I mean?
Constitution.
I need a.
Don't need that.
I know, but we're so cautious.
We good.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay, I was gonna I was gonna nudge Babar, who has a
Half the gold.
oh yeah, and I give him their gold.
I mean, you
2
can.
pieces. I just want I nudge Babar just so he can like make his hands glow, I guess, in the way that heat metal, like casting a heat
Sure.
metal, should bring back
Sure.
the PTSD of burning.
Bobard looks up at him. I was about to ooh-woo.
Remember me?
You remember that heat metal, my dear?
Could I roll intimidation for
Let's
him?
do it. 17 plus a lot?
Plus 5.
Okay, 23. And both Chet and Roy like shrink back and they're like,
They instantly shit
yes,
themselves.
yes, yes.
Sorry to have to do that, but
Alright, alright.
you know, give them their gold. All right, we're all happy. Well, this is fun. Anyone
Let's go on.
Telgar pieces yet?
That would be the zeal.
Detection would be a good idea.
I feel like they won't be strong enough.
North, I don't say anything, but I'm thinking, if only Nimrod was as cool as the bugbears.
Norris just... Go ahead.
I cast Detect Magic.
It seems as if you've been headed on the correct path because straight in front of where you're facing, you can tell probably a football field or so, or two, a good chunk of distance ahead, you know, because it's really slow moving terrain. There is some crazy ass, strong ass magic shit happening.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I think we should proceed carefully. Sneak up, see what's going on before one of us, or before he notices.
All right.
We can only try. But I agree.
I have shit still.
Alright.
I'm already, you don't see me.
You don't see me, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm watching
Fair
you
enough.
all.
It's clear we're on the right path, guys, so I say press on. We can either danger the bugbears in front of us, we can have Muvrell here watching the back.
I mean, I'll take point.
I was hoping Norris, once we reached our location, if you could get behind on the opposite side of where we enter to the enemy's enclosure,
Sure.
just to have the element of surprise available if you're alright with that. Give you the one-ups.
Puts me in a scary spot with. So, the concern is that Winzhao Funk himself.
It's being summoned, yeah. If you don't want to, you can fight with us, that's fine. I just thought upper hands when we can get them.
You can go back to Brescher and tell him, you know,
what we're doing.
Anyway, Peyton gets Morris out of the party.
I just was trying to give you advantages for your desire to vengeance with your sister. That's important.
I want vengeance, but I want to stay close, because
Alright.
too far, then that's just easy pickings.
We don't
I'm a
want
rogue. I hide. If he sees me, I'm done.
that. Okay.
If you can be there, like, maybe...
Distraction.
Alright.
Can you hide on
Gonna
my
chip
back?
on some gold again. Just like phantom pain.
Straight up flashbacks. You got eaten by a dragon.
I mean, I can watch our 6 and Benzies too much of a coward.
I mean,
Fine.
can you hide on my back? Like, behind my stature? Yeah, no, the Norris. I'm friggin' huge. I could
Yeah?
be. Alright, we still got a little element of surprise.
Alright. I'll buck out.
Yeah. Backpack style. I'm fine with this.
And he's
But
Literally gonna roll for stealth.
don't give me this.
Oh god damn it! I have so many stats to look up. I needed to print more than what I printed, and I printed so much. Oh wow. Okay, he's partied now. Like, he gets a lot of grief, right?
Yeah.
But he's part of the group,
Yeah.
which makes me feel okay with sharing stats.
Yeah.
And he has a plus fucking 10 stealth.
Nice.
Yeah.
So my 10, he's still like, ain't nobody gonna see.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
He's a fart in the wind.
I'm gonna pocket Norse, an enemy.
Here we go,
He's
folks.
half my size, double my stuff.
Are you still kind of stealthing though in the trees when we're doing? Okay, cool. That's great.
On the
I'm
left side.
imagining like a cloak of invisibility on Norris.
Do you want to, like, draw anything?
We will be drawing.
Okay.
Give
The markers ready.
me them
So if you're
markers.
shaking
A
orange.
particular color. Some may or may not be more ready to be involved. All right. This is the bear with me part, folks. Bear with me. Do the best. Everyone is swinging blades, quickly snapping branches from overgrown shrubberies that lie between the gnarled and twisted trees. Only the light from the... I assumed we'd make glowing stones. Like, it's dark.
We do. We like
We
the glow
would have...
stones.
We're gonna.
I mean, we
find
would
it.
have. We naturally would have. I just didn't really draw attention to the darkness.
I see in the
Most of us can see well enough.
Except
But
we're all
I assumed
running
we
in
would
the tree
RP making some glowing stones. And I'm sure we did at some point because we would have. And, you know, again, as a DM, I didn't draw attention to that darkness enough for us to really think about the fact that we need to see better.
Some root each.
That light your path, and a couple torches. Bobbard decided he wanted a torch. And not for a great distance at all. You continue nearly aimlessly forward until you see the faint glow. By the way, the sun was setting earlier. The faint blue glowing light of night ahead. Alas, a clearing is near. Chet and Roy, stay in the shadows. They kind of get close to it. As you step into the small clearing and into the cool moonlight, your eyes tell you that the dread you felt before knows no bounds for what you feel now. You're too late to stop what you've come to end. The rusty smell of blood from the corpse of a gutted goat fills your nostrils. Its body lying on a red-stained altar. You can still see this from the side, though. Yeah. What appears to be the remnants of the pieces of Telgar lie at its base, burnt and shredded, clearly used up. And just beyond the far edge of its base, I got lost. And just beyond the far edge of the altar, okay, there you go, you see Eladine Ma wrapping a massive cloak around the shoulders of a very round, very large Wenzel Fink. Piercing black eyes stare downward at the frail-looking old elf with stoicism. The pinkish flesh of Fink's face seems slightly wet, like he was just birthed from a womb. You can see the faintest bit of white teeth peeking from his bottom jaw, and a hint of point to his ears. Only a keen eye could tell the easily 7-foot-tall globular mass of a man was half-orc. They both seem to be aware of your presence, but fully unconcerned, and focused on each other. Ma, blessings to you. Seeing your face brings much joy to me, my faithful servant. The towering silhouette of Wenzel Fink bends slowly to the level of Eladine Ma. Meaty hands tightly grip the head of the ancient elf. Fink's tight grip pulling the elf's head to face downward as he presses his lip atop Ma's head, then twisting it back upward before kissing both frail cheeks, followed by thin lips. Fank's arm reaches upward with surprising swiftness as he snatches Tumru out of the air. The blue of the pseudo-dragon's scales barely peeking out of each end of the massive fatty hands. My tiny little shield. I somehow thought you'd have found a way to break your bond with me. No matter. You've learned better than to stray far, haven't you? Fank tosses the tiny dragon upward as Tumru reluctantly flutters around his broad shoulders. Elodine's face wears strong feelings of submission and awe, even fear. A nervous sweat glistens from his sharp elven features. Blessings to you, my master. I am in awe of your glory, and I submit myself to you. Our forces are strengthened and ready to purge the kingdom of the evils that abound, my lord. Fank pulls the thin elf tightly into his chest. Do not rush things, my son. I smell the power here has lain untouched for so long and grown so mighty. Let me marinate in the spice of this glorious magic. A while. There's so much power I can drink in. I smell it burning off the torches. Here at the epicenter of magical power for the realm, we will take stand to destroy any who rejects the power of religion, and those who seek power without divine help from me or the gods above me. Stand with me as we soak in the power of this land, imbuing ourselves with divine power to purge all who stand against us. My dude, why do you want to kill all the people who don't like your religion? Norris quickly tugs on Bobbard's robe. Shh! You'll get yourself killed. Save it! The nearly necklace Fank turns to face Bobbard directly with rage in his eyes. Because they are inferior. Because they reject my truth. And because they're all worthless heaps of petulant garbage. Well, you'll have to go through us first. You're the petunia garbage, fat ass. How dare you define my divine right? The flames from the torches light up Fank's round face and twisted shadow, his eyes glowing red, and the blazing fire of his rage filling everyone's chests with more dread than ever before. Bobbard shrinks behind Ra, clutching her gi in fear, immediately regretting his aggression. Oh, you fearful little child. You've served my ends when you felt it suited you, and now you defy me with your naivete, and cower behind the skirt of your mother after being told you're wrong. Pathetic. Fink's eyes quickly flick across the group in assessment. We have room for those with strength in my ranks, but not for cowering children. End! Bobbard's eyes fall, suddenly blank and lifeless. His body drops to the ground, limp, with a quiet but somehow deafening thud. My lord, I can sense these will no longer be willing to serve you either. Please allow me to end their service as a welcome gift to you. Ma raises his hands upward and steps toward the party. A tall and bright wall of flame appears behind him, separating Fank from him and the group, spreading across the clearing. What a waste of power that will be. So be it. Now let me breathe in the fumes of the fire you've lit, till the forest is devoured, and I have consumed it. Wisps of smoke are drawn into Fank as he slowly ascends in euphoric satisfaction, slurping in the power of the forest. And we can roll initiative soon, but we have been separated and now...
Time to die.
Well, we'll see.
Is this a good chance to go to the restroom?
Sure.
Okay. More obstacles.
Shit.
Just find my remote and pause.
Yep. Apparently, I can only share a screenshot because the file's too fucking big. But
you want us to roll now?
Huh?
Do you want us to roll now?
No, we're gonna. I was initially going to have like combat, but like there can be RP at this point before the combat. Clearly, he's like ready to fuck you guys up,
And Barbara's dead.
and Barbara is dead.
Oh.
And this is what you guys see. Oh, it's so small. Make it big. Oh.
Oh.
That's cool.
The big boy.
He's a real big boy. There's a particular Marvel character he is based off of, who may or may not be obvious.
The Blob from X-Men. I'm just messing.
I think it's fine for you to know at this point.
Juggernaut.
His name is Wenzel Fank, and his faction is the Fank faction. Come on.
Nope. Only read X-Men comics.
I know there are people who have seen movies with the character. Actually, everybody has seen movies with the character he's based off of.
Mickey Rourke.
Wilson Fisk.
Oh,
Who the
God,
fuck's
yeah.
that?
That's the whole idea.
Gotcha.
The whole idea, because he very much.
Broad shoulder
The whole
thing
point.
guy from.
Oh, Iron Man 1.
There.
No,
No,
from
the.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse
Well, yeah, he's in
That too.
Daredevil
That
too.
too.
and Daredevil. He's actually got a.
Oh. I know, I played the PS4 game. I should know who that is.
Yeah.
I think it was
So,
the guy
and
from
that's kind of
Law
the
and
premise-
Order Criminal Intent.
Are you back yet? I can't see because I zoomed in.
Let me get some water.
Okay. That's kind of the premise of the group having been tricked into working for a faction that calls themselves the good guys, but technically are not deep down, because that's what Fisk Corporation's all about.
It's Spider-Verse was a good one. I enjoyed it.
Handsome Jack did it the best, though. Tease man. It's a funny Borderlands joke.
I got less reaction from that than I anticipated.
No, it was pretty good. I'm waiting to RP my reactions
Yes.
as I take this all in and playing some
Oh
4D
yeah, you
chess
freeze them, and then the inside's not black, it's just the outside.
on fighting.
They're good for smoothies.
I was also looking up improvised weapons in case Chet and Roy turn and can beat him with a bag of gold for symbolism.
I look at gold now.
Well, I was hoping.
Actually,
I was hoping my best
what we're doing
friend
over here.
Babard would still be alive, so I could heat metal the bag of gold and beat someone with it. But I can't do that now, can I?
Oh, I have 2 healing potions. Whenever I feel like I'm being sneaky.
And Babard's
Do we
body.
not have orange?
Babard's body has 2 healing
I don't think
potions
so.
too.
You had a red, I think.
Red and yellow
Just a
work.
pink.
Is there not a red either? Where did it go? You got them all out, dude.
Yeah, that's everything.
Oh, yeah,
wait.
there's red and yellow. I didn't know what you wanted here.
Oh, there's a red
I was
one.
getting the purple and these cool colors to draw like the edges of the forest. Because it's like dark and cool colors.
We're gonna make it upside down for Adric.
Right.
Matt did a really good job on that drawing.
Yeah, and it was really fun to colorize.
That's really nice to have drawn that.
Matt did
I
great.
have to pay him. I have to commission.
He would take. He takes commissions.
Give a tip for that one.
Yeah, it really livened it up to lighten it though, because like, excellent pen and paper drawing. Don't get me wrong, but to lighten it, to color it. My colorization, like I intentionally colored Ma really dark, and like really paid mind to lighting, because like Ma would be just in the blue moonlight with the fire behind him. But anyhow, let me draw things.
So what was the picture?
It's on general.
Okay.
Mix it up really good.
Actually, can you get me a thing? Can you get me a wiping thing? Pen and paper tally thing?
My help, Squire, with your parchment.
Nice purple.
You want to just scatter like little like like little like
Flame bits.
trees,
Trees.
wherever. I don't really care.
I was
This
gonna-
is clearing, but I'm gonna curve this.
I was gonna do trees in purple
Sure.
because they're still like dark. Dead trees, no, yeah.
Yeah. About a block width,
Cool.
and like particularly dense at the edges of the fire.
I'll try the fire first.
That's the fire.
And Bozo's gonna be over here.
No, we are on this side.
Okay.
Oh, Bozo. If Bozo is
Yeah.
big guy,
Just to have like where I'm drawing things.
well, and so if not everyone caught it, big guy is like ascending up and back. Like he's already not really in reach.
Are we rolling initiative?
We are
Called Pocky.
Anyways, Ross.
ready
They
to
look
roll
like a little
initiative,
biscuit
but
stick.
it has
Okay.
not
It's
started
usually just
technically.
like dipped in chocolate, but these have little
That
pieces of
is
almond.
true on the right side.
Wanna try
That
one?
is Tumru. I need to zoom in and show everyone else.
Please.
Might be a little weird with popsicle.
Pissed off about that right now.
About Tumru getting just snatched up so rudely. See Tumru, folks? See your little tiny ass Tumru? I'm sad that I could only share a. So we've got. I mean, once you're looking like almost every other block outside of this clearing. Like it's crazy how much tree there is outside of the clearing, and it's gonna.
Is this enough room for battling? Smell.
It's gonna be rough terrain otherwise, but
Cool.
rough terrain is rough terrain. Let's adjust camera for folks to see. Yeah, we don't have a Bobbard though. He's
Yeah, Barbara said.
He's a dead bird.
all right. So you are on the left.
Can this be Ma?
I wish we had a teensy tiny because that's the most Ma. Because Ma is not big. Ma's a small fella.
With my other guy.
Would you put a king or a
That's
queen?
a quick
But that could be
a
more.
quick medium.
This is
Let's seal.
Okay.
Zeal.
It's the little
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass.
No, he put the fire
Okay. I
behind him. Okay, so do. And we could just assume like very thick trees with like a path sort of cut that way.
Adric's down.
Who is this? I need everybody. So this is Adric. Where were you, Adric? You were like with, right?
I thought I was on point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the drawing has the back of Ra's head, but you're fine to be on point.
well, I mean,
Ra just happens to have been
he's-
framed
he's,
better.
he's just down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just down below. Ra is 7
That's a
feet tall.
good adjustment.
I gotta say, I don't understand the meme.
Which one?
It was just sent.
Oh, this is the new Xbox. Instead of like the fridge is photoshopped, and instead of the fridge, it's the new Xbox they announced.
Is this Ra?
That's usually raw.
What is-
Yeah.
I haven't actually heard anything about the new Xbox. What's going on?
It was announced.
Well, what a
Zeal.
surprise. I am
It's called.
We're
It's
gonna
actually
bother.
it's
Is this
called
Norris
Xbox
then?
Series
Oh, we
X.
need minis for
Wow.
Norris and the bugbears, which fun! Yay me! So much work. They're hiding in the shadows, so they're gonna be like. And we'll call this Norris though.
That looks like a Norris. Is he dual wielding?
No, he's just.
He's dual wielding oxygen with those lungs.
Alright, so yeah, fire has been made.
You gonna change the camera?
Oh yeah, how about I change the camera?
Ra is a like. There we go.
What's going on, Peyton?
Oh. We're gonna try. Oh darn. He might be frozen.
Inside.
Which means I have to restart the stream.
Oh, are you still VPNing? Not that that's bad or anything, but that kind of slowed it down last time. That's becoming a problem. Not that it really is yet, but. Ooh.
Miniature dice tower.
You better?
I thought it was your fault.
I don't know.
It's your fault.
I think it was our fault.
Boss
think the music
music
was playing either.
suggestions.
Neon Evangelion. Not that I want to. I just know it. It's if you want boss music like that.
Pantera.
Base Watchers.
Abyss Watchers.
Dark Souls 3.
I mean, that is a song. If we have albums are best. Does anybody have album suggestions? And then we'll get
Sort of
through.
Neon. It's like the last half of it. It's like all like.
I mean, I think Dark Souls 3 just in general is great.
That would be fantastic. See if you could type up D&D boss music playlist. I'm sure there's you'd get something.
Oh, definitely.
This is not. No.
This is Dark Souls 1, I think. Or is it? 1 plus 3. I don't know if you can do Gwen. The very last one, I bet it is. A moment's peace, maybe? No. Gwen, Word of Cinder, there it is. It's more of a piano, but
Oh, this is an eerie piece. It's melancholic. Why does this keep popping up? Okay, cool. We're done. All right.
That's how you roll the dice right there. I got a nice boss now.
There you go. I feel like that
Oh,
I was
I
so
have a-
concerned that there was going to be more of a desire to interject there when, like, I think it was pretty well written of, like, you don't want to interrupt any of that.
we're just kind of like, what is going on?
I have a suggestion if we need more intense music.
Okay. I mean, most of this is going to be intense. What is it?
Cause
You got
it's-
0 initiative? What?
I had 0 initiative, I rolled a 15. That looks like a 12, that's a 15.
Sure.
Is it an album or a song?
It's an album, but you could start at that song, and I think it would put you in enough in the middle that it'd all be then just battle music.
Never played Far Cry 5.
Oh.
They're on some 2 steps from down, Leon.
What's the song?
The shackles I wore. It's deep in there. You, like I said, this is more than fine.
It's chill. But I like more epic.
This might be too modern, but I'll
Okay.
change it.
Alright, good music is good music.
Don't
Okay,
be too
I have a
loud.
lot to do here, folks. Let's see how well this goes.
Anyways,
Alright, so.
Ra is hit in the gut with pain because she knows Babar just has
Put him on a pedestal.
died pretty immediately by her side, like a mother losing a child, but also in the dire face of such evil. She merely allows tears welting into the corners of her eyes to show, and firmly stares down Ma and Wenzel, gripping her staff as her. She wants to let out a roar, like a battle roar, but instead she just takes a deep breath, closes her eyes for a second. Her mind kind of goes like black, and then like kind of imagines just like a single like drop of water hitting like the pool of blackness of her mind, and just kind of the screams that she wants to let out go silent. She opens up her eyes and is kind of ready to finish this and grieve later. It is go time for Ra.
That was pretty good. I was thinking something similar. I don't know if you guys heard Dragon Ball Z Gohan, with the little bird just chirping, and then he like loses his shit. When Android 16 died.
on pieces of Telgar Z.
I'm gonna have to flip between so much shit. But anyhow. Fuck. So much shit. Okay.
Zeal is just no sadness left.
Nobody has time for that.
Only focused anger.
Focused anger. Norris. Pretty taken aback. We're all just narrating thoughts, which is fine.
It's what would happen in an anime as well.
Yeah.
They give you a whole episode for this.
Norris is definitely taken aback and already was kind of enraged the moment he saw anything, and sad that one of the ones that wasn't as mean as some of the others just died. And actually, yeah, like as this happens, we do hear Chet and Roy scream and like run up to join the group.
Love them.
Because they liked Bob. He didn't lead.
Even for those dick burns, he was a great guy. Babar will never be forgotten.
Are we gonna try to RP before we attack? Or is this just like mowing down time?
I think he said everything I was inquisitive
I don't think
about,
this is the time for talking.
and I don't think.
Okay,
Time
I
for
only
fun.
wanted to leave it open because I know there were questions and I didn't know if enough of them would be answered.
I think we're
Let's
in
roll
that
for
state
initiative.
of mind that we're just gonna attack.
I mean,
There's no questions.
It makes sense to me, and that was my initial plan.
Shithead threw the
But I
first
heard-
shot. Just killed Babar.
Yeah, I had deferred.
Can I say something before we get into the fight?
Yes.
Sure, that was the whole point of this pause. Instead of just immediately saying roll initiative.
I will say death will be too easy for you, Mama. Alright. Fire on my hands and shit.
We will see.
Speaking of little shits, does anyone see Chester?
He's on the bed.
He's
Oh, okay.
Fluffering around.
Okay.
He's fluffing
Okay.
his Garfield.
God
You
damn it.
know what I
That's so
mean.
much shit. Here's my book.
It's behind you.
Are we rolling for initiative?
We are rolling for initiative. Who's that?
I can't.
Now, okay. Here's the thing. So
Attack it once.
I rolled an 8, and then Adric's dice was so heavy that it fell into a 20. Which one do I take?
The 8.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 22.
That otherwise would be a reroll.
I'm
I'm
mostly
messing
joking.
though, but that would be cool.
I'm mostly joking.
I might have counted that for us.
I honestly, I
15.
probably would have counted that for us. So 8.
We're ready to do something.
This is always a fun and complicated process that I've never figured out how to streamline.
12. And I can't roll for Bavard.
I know.
He doesn't even get to save throws.
He does
This
not.
is just a
And that is
blurry
like an
right
actual spell. And I'm gonna just, it's not a low-level spell, guys.
Is it a one-use spell though, like Wish?
Um,
He's got a day's time to use that
Do
shit
we need to
again.
reroll?
I know you can't tell us, but
I don't remember.
I'm pretty positive those. Is it? What level is it?
High.
I'm almost like I hope you look into that because
I don't think it's a single-use spell, but it's fine because there are pretty specific parameters that have to be met that will probably, depending. Anyhow, can I have a pencil? Is that an extra?
get loose lips to sink his ship over here.
I like this.
Like I said, let's do modern boss. Modern boss.
Okay, so I got. God, I have bugbears.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody want to take control of one or both bugbears?
You can do one and I can do one if you want.
That'll make me a little easier.
What are their stats? The ones that matter.
And what are their HP?
What are their weapons?
I'm just gonna post
HP, weapons, armor class.
I'm
I'm gonna post.
Hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Hopes and dreams. What are they? Chaotic neutral?
Their insignes.
Personality traits.
God, when was the last time I used them? It's been a little while, hasn't
A few sessions.
it? Because I'm just gonna send it to group, and you guys can have the images to reference. My phone has been dying this whole time, but it's slowly.
Batteries tend to do that. Oh, really?
This isn't a rapid train.
Do you want to plug it in behind me?
Have I used them since after vacation? God damn it. I'm sorry. I thought. To think that I would be doing this in the middle of combat. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Sorry, folks.
Be careful leaning back in these chairs.
Oops. Where's my mouth? God damn it, Bobby. Thought I forwarded the. Yeah.
So, like I said, I'll be chat.
Oh, do I get to be Roy?
Do. HP. And weapon. I think that's all I need, really. Unless there's, like, some kind of
Armor
skills
class.
on what's your
Oh yeah, true. Who knows? They got some.
It's on general.
Oh boy.
Alright. So you guys have that.
I'm just gonna look at this the whole time, so.
Go ahead and roll their initiatives too.
Okay. Ooh, that was close.
That actually makes sense because then
Does
they would be
everyone
going
remember their old
last.
initiatives? Because I haven't even written them down.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I had 20 as well.
I'll never forget that.
Teach me.
15.
If we get all roll 20, I would have shot myself.
Great, do something.
Okay.
Just gain
I
your
wouldn't be thought to be saying something as Mama's name.
I have a super fresh right
Alright,
off
so
the
we
gosh
have-
damn griddle made in the last few seconds meme about what happened.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Poster.
I did.
Okay. Did you guys get the stats in general?
I got an app on my phone that lets me edit photos, and I'm really good at this. And I have a huge slew of Steven Universe and King of the Hill stock images to make memes with.
I did.
That's the most raw looking character.
It is a
I know,
I
right?
don't even remember her name.
Jasper. Mhm.
Jasper. I just watched.
Definitely inspo.
Just the other day, I watched all of season 5. God, God, that's good. Is the movie good? I'm sure it's good.
The movie's good, yeah.
Is Future good? Is it out?
It's nuts. It's super good because it's like, it's cool. It's good. Yeah,
All right. We have Zeal stats up and running. We have a 20 for that one, Baron.
Wait, my health has gotten higher.
Yeah, fix them all up. Fix them all up.
Yeah, I think the slots.
You can still edit, right? You can still edit, right? So, Baron with 20. What is the next from 20?
That would be Zeal's 15.
Zeal has 15.
Ra has 12.
Ra has 12.
Shet has 11.
Norris has 17. So
Oh,
that's
sorry.
the beat before Zeal.
Sorry.
I forgot Norris.
What did you get mine? Mine was also 20.
Yours was also 20? Oh, okay.
They go at once at the
Who
same
has?
time.
Oh God, I think it's like Dex mod. Who has the higher Dex mod?
I'm at 5.
Zero. Go first.
So Baron, then
Stop it, baby.
Adric, then Norris, then Zeal.
Weird flex, but okay.
And what did we get for Chet and Roy?
Shet has 11. Roy has 5.
Roy shit his pants.
Baron, Adric, Norris, Zeal. What's Ra again?
12.
Oh, you're before Chet.
Are
So-
these trees? What are these?
Yes.
They are trees?
Yes.
This is rubber.
No. What's the plan?
Okay, this is a roll call. Please, anyone tell me if I'm missing anyone. And this is also apparently telling everyone the initiative. Baron, Adric, Norris, Zeal, Ra, Chet, Fang, Roy. Anybody missing other than our dead friend?
Have some honor, man. First mission.
I mean,
Is
What would
Mom- Wait, did you get Mom?
yeah, can
Oh,
Tumru,
I said Fang and I meant Mom.
Oh,
is Tumru under complete control?
so
Or will
is,
Cena's...
Tumor is under complete control.
God damn it!
is Fank just back there like puffing?
Fank is like rising up and backwards, like just floating in
Probably.
the air with like smoke being drawn into him. He's already like pretty much out of range for ranged attacks and not growing further too.
Wait, sorry, there's so much going on. This motherfucker's floating away.
Motherfucker's floating away.
Oh, so we're fighting Mom.
Might as well.
So
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is meta, maybe now, but it's also true. You will die if you fight 1 second of Fank right now. This is why we may training montage into the future, continuing on this campaign if you want to beat him this
Okay,
deck.
shut up. Let's go. Let's roll the song. It's too perfect. I'm just messing. We could go. You could actually replay from that song I sent.
I think that's a perfectly fair assessment. This song is sick.
This song is fucking sick. What is this one called? Sorry.
Can you just tell me
If
what
not,
song
if not,
is
we'll
playing,
if
phone?
not, we'll hear it again, and I'll be like.
I've got a good song.
You won't get past the gate. Alright.
I'll just throw it in general. You can play the song if you want. I'll throw it in music.
So, assuming I hit, it says 11. and then
Oh,
2D.
yeah. So, the number is like if you're not going to roll a dice, this is the average.
Oh, okay. Or I can do 2d8 plus 2.
Well,
okay.
you're going to roll dice, though.
I will. I just fine.
Ben,
Yes.
that's a good battle theme.
Uh-huh. We've got a lot of suggestions.
Well, my suggestion, the best suggestion.
Okay, folks.
Yeah, turn
This
that
is
down.
quite epic. This is like fighting a dragon in Dark Souls. Didn't work.
Okay. Enraged, Baron is ready to
Choke on the smoke.
drink water and choke on the smoke of the forest set fire.
Am I hidden from Mom?
I would say so.
So, do you get a advantage?
Yes. On sneak attack, but I can't remember. Is it?
But you do have 2 music playing at once.
I didn't think so. I thought I paused it.
It doesn't matter. I
Is it-
don't care.
Additional
music, man.
2d6 on damage?
Oh, this is this Kingdom? Yeah, this is definitely is it. Yeah, this is Kingdom Hearts.
All right. I don't. Get RP in and we'll look that up. So, hidden attack, is that what it is?
Sneak attack. So I'm hidden, so I know I have advantage, so I can use that.
Sneak attack, providing. Go ahead. Do your rolls and whatnot.
Do you want to turn it down just a little? Oh wait,
Do you
I
have
have
inspiration?
inspiration.
Erase it, please. Thank you.
Put etched in there.
Yeah, we need to do is like. Okay, that's better.
13, and I'm gonna use my bow, so 18.
What's your. Okay. I was gonna say, what's your saving?
And then it's these 4, and then I get an additional 2d6 on that.
1 extra d6 damage to 1 creature if you have advantage. But you already had advantage.
Yeah.
So you didn't actually need to use inspiration there, by the way.
Okay.
Just put your inspiration back.
Okay.
Because you had advantage. You got 1d6. Sneak attack. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Alright, so you get 3 d6 extra. It's fucking crazy.
3 extra? So I have
I
1.
believe so. Sneak attack and levels
2d6.
has 1d6, 1d6, 2d6, 2d6, 3d6. Your 5th level?
4th.
Your 4th level?
Yeah, so
Oh,
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, we have to get to 6500 before our 5th level.
Got it.
Okay, so that was 4. 9. 11 damage.
Oh yeah.
And then, bonus action, I'm a hide.
Oh, yeah, you can go back, that's right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, where'd my- How much was your damage piercing?
Yeah, 11 piercing. And 18 to hit.
Okay. So, enraged, Baron peeks around the corner with maybe even like the faintest hint of a tear in his eye, but like also like, I mean, no
It's
strong
bummed. It's
attachments.
bummed.
No
But
strong
Tumru.
attachments.
But Tumaru
And
just
unleashes,
whispered, "For Tumaru."
decides to notch several arrows at once and unleashes them, and they all fly in unison together and converge, and smash into Ma's shoulder and he quickly rips them out with elven blood squirting.
How many arrows?
Squirt.
You do 3 or 2?
We'll go with
Attacks.
2 just because of you actually count your arrows, which I appreciate. And Adric, enraged,
Quite.
is ready to fuck up that ancient elf.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds dumb.
I'm gonna calm my composure for a little bit, and haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna cast Bless. I think we need some kind of buff here. Let me try to find it. I don't quite remember how it works. I don't remember if it's 3 people or 4, 2.
I believe it's 3.
It is 3. Okay.
You may be able to increase the number based on how high the spell slot you use.
Oh, weird. That's not the right one. That was a great song.
Yeah, you can target 1 additional if it's a higher spell slot, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's a real fucking good song.
Anyway, I'm gonna cast Bless on Chet, which is the character I'm controlling. Which is what exactly? Which one here? This one or this one?
I'm gonna call Chet closest to me and Roy further from me.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chet's brown, Roy's black.
I'm gonna cast it on Chet, Zeal, Baron. That's it. 3.
Chet, Zeal, and Baron are blessed. 1d4 for all rolls per turn.
Yes.
I can
You
still
get-
see that written in here. 1d4 for all shit.
Bless up to 3 creatures within your range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4. For an attack roll or saving throw. Okay.
I'd be careful with the keyboard there with him
Now,
sniffing around the
is it
couch.
on position like in this square and he's in this square? Or how does it work?
What?
Let's square up.
Yeah, we'll square up. That seems right.
Does this feel good? Oh. Your mace was in Zeal's face.
I was in point.
Yeah, you
but-
want to be point?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
But I'm small, so that picture makes sense. Okay. Next person.
Fuck.
Zeal, right?
No.
Or Norris?
Yeah. I'm over here trying to plan Ma's attack.
Oh, I mean,
It is Norris, though.
Norris never fails to get in my way.
all the way out here too. In the way.
Which one did I say Norris was?
It's over
That
here.
guy. Oh, yeah, he's hiding. He's at
Oh,
advantage,
that was you.
too.
Where are you?
Right
Oh,
here.
up there.
Alright, Norris.
Like, did you bless Norris?
No.
Tears just from the intensity of the situation. Notches an arrow.
He's a man of culture. Why would he bless them?
You're like,
Notches an arrow and casts it toward Ma.
He does have a crossbow.
How did you actually?
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, I just meant on the character.
I hear.
And like hits Ma like in the ear
Oh.
with his arrow with extreme precision, and you hear Ma. Ah!
Does Norris also go hide?
And as a rogue, he also rolls. Did you roll for that?
No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, but you still roll stealth, don't you? Yes. To answer that.
Not to hide.
Yeah. Peyton, you roll stealth to hide, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
If you wish to hide, you must roll a stealth.
Yeah. So give me your
Here,
roll.
hold on. I got the page handy.
For rogues too? On a bonus action?
I mean, you don't automatically hide. Give me just a second. You don't just like, ooh, I hide now.
Yeah, no, you gotta roll. It's fine. I know you gotta roll. We don't need to look that up. Because also, because...
The parameters of the roll we kind of should look up. Make sure we have it down.
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, it's gonna be stealth. And then I get to arbitrarily...
What? Everyone's perception?
It's I've always done stealth as like arbitrary. If you have a really high number, it requires a super high perception to see you. Like it's very much off the cuff for me, and I think that's okay. I don't think I mess it up too much. When you roll a stealth at 14,
19.
cool. You're well hidden. Anyhow, and Norris rolled a 23 because of his insane stealth bonus.
Uh-huh.
And is also super duper hidden. Oh, look at this. Top left, top right. It'll say. We could have just looked that up.
Oh, I'm going to have it written down on mine.
Baron murder, 2d6. Okay, yeah, so Norris just flicks an arrow at him and hides behind the thing, and Zeal is just pissed.
What was the time? Is Adrian behind me?
I'm 2.
He's in front.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wrote raw twice because I meant to write raw.
Space. It is in space.
This
And I use, what is it called? Scorching Ray.
Oh, that's a new ability.
Oh yeah. About this bad boy.
Did you roll for that?
I'll explain how it goes. I'll drop it in general if you get one.
Okay.
But I'll also explain it as I do it. I accidentally do the hiding stuff in music. I should. Yeah. So, this is a spell. I create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. I do it one target or several, and I do a ranged spell attack for each ray. They do 2d6 fire. 3. What was 11? Yeah. 11? What was that? Attack is... Let's see, 11 was the first one. That one. And another 11.
Wow. And these are...
Yeah. Which would it be?
what's the spell again?
Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get a fucking fan.
2 of them missed, one what was in that one? I blame Norris.
As you should.
God damn it. Why doesn't D&D Beyond work anymore?
Super disappointing, but whatever. D&D.
Dude, if you kill the cleric,
I hope you
gotta
do.
say.
What's happening?
If 2d6 fucking kills you, man, you deserved it.
Shouldn't
the
get
spell
hit in
called
the
again?
first place, man.
What's the spell called again?
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. I've got it posted in general.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay.
Ooh, can I get inspiration on the nat one? Oh, I got it. Is it too late? If it's too late, I get it.
You're fine. I've been so slow. You're fine. Do it.
Okay, I'm an inspiration on that one. Inspiration!
You are blessed, by the way.
I'll bless that. Good point. What's blessed? 1d4?
1d4.
19.
Okay. And your other two were what again?
11. They were both 11.
I wish I didn't have to switch between so many things on my phone. This is why I printed a thing. Okay, so 2 11s and a 19? Jesus, okay. Alright, Zeal screams, what did you say? Time to die or some shit?
Yeah, and then he does like a Kamehameha.
I just said, Ma! It's very personal.
Yeah, and does your 3 Kamehameha fire waves. And Ma sort of like Neo's his way around the first 2. And then the third one smacks him dead in the center of the chest, flame singeing. Did you roll damage?
8.
I like how the music stopped.
For the first one?
Yeah, good timing.
8.
For the first one? Or all of them?
2 missed.
Well, I think only one hit.
Oh, I thought the 11 hit. Never mind.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, that was 8. Remember, I do have that affinity, so if he's resistant to it, he's not resistant if I do it.
Noise. There was totally a spell that I thought he had that he totally doesn't have that I thought was really gonna equalize the group. I could have flubbed it, but I didn't. Oh well. Yeah, so, Ma reels in pain as flames singe his chest, and Ra sees her opportunity to attempt beginning revenge on her friend to the, I guess,
To the bitter end. Yep.
To the he's not a pawn. To the henchman of her beloved's killer.
Alright. Whose turn is it?
Me.
That's what I said.
Sorry.
Alright. I would like to hit with quarterstaff and then probably bust out a key to do a 2 unarmed strikes for a flurry of blows. In between, before the first strike, in between strikes, I'm just gonna say some stuff like, "You crossed us. You made us do all that fucking work,
She let all the Greg go.
and you just killed my best friend." But let's see if these hit.
You still have inspiration?
Yeah. Okay, well, might as well use that.
You have bless.
Do I?
Yeah. No.
That's okay, because I would totally rock that right now. So I'm gonna just re-roll this one.
Wait. Chat, Zeal,
There we
Baron,
go.
that's right.
That's a 19 plus 5, so 24 for the quarterstaff hit.
All right.
And then
Ooh, nice.
that's a 19 plus 4 for the first punch or kick or whatever physical bit of my body that is gonna just whack. And then the last one, a little off center, that's only a 7, so
7. What was it? 19. What and 7?
it was like 24, 23, and 7.
Okay. Oh, with mods 24, 23, and
Yeah.
7. Okay, and it was staff.
It was
fist?
staff,
fist?
fist, yeah.
Staff, fist. All right. So roll your damage for the hits. The first
Yeah.
2, right?
Yeah. That is 6. And that is 4.
So 10?
10.
10.
And I'm just like,
bludgeoning is exclusive damage, right? Or you
that's-
got some magic on your staff, right? Did they give you a little bit of magic?
we did, but I don't remember.
Whatever the plus is I think.
Well, I only have. I think it might just be the plus 3 that I have on it. I don't know if it is magic. It's like a +1 of that +3.
I think it's just +3, whatever the damage type I chose, which I think is. I think I've been kind of just going with what's the one? What's yours?
Yeah, that's holy.
Oh, radiant.
Radiant. So do you want to do the
plus three
+3
is
radiant? Okay.
Okay, so that's 10 damage. Right?
And 3 of that was radiant.
And
Yes.
3 of it is radiant. All right, so Ra is steps forward in anger after seeing her longest friend drop dead to the floor, ready to slay the guy who made her pretty much forced her to resurrect the guy who killed her best friend.
Yeah.
And just brings her staff around and just straight over after a little twirly whirl straight over the top of the head. Everybody hears like a crack, a loud piercing crack over Ma's head, followed by is it always fists?
This one would be a fist as I pull away the staff. Probably like
Okay, yeah.
use that.
And then a fist right to the jaw. So just a quick like down, back, smash to yeah, the face.
Hell yeah. Oh, let me see.
Pens are too loud, so I'm making extra scribbles after all my numbers. Or pencils.
This one's not going to be battle music.
This is like us getting slaughtered right here. Dying
The
in
slow
happens when you
motion
lose.
montage.
Exactly.
Or this is when we win and the sun rises.
This is what we think of Bombard.
Never mind. He didn't win.
He's back for
Winslow
more.
Fan came back. He did a Yui.
But you see more soldiers in the horizon.
All right.
There's no, like, after I've used those actions and bonus actions, I can't move again, though, right?
No, your movement can happen at any point in your turn.
Sorry to be a pain. This
Fine, you're not
is
done.
new. I haven't done this yet. I am going to then, I'm going to hop back because I'm using my mobility of I don't provoke from creatures you've attacked that turn
Interesting, nice.
to maybe get out of melee range at least and kind of get a skew from the rest of the
To
party.
be fair, I think if anybody's getting hit, it should be me.
Well, you have a great thing that could provide some synergy that's new. Yeah, that thing is nutty.
That's why I wish we were close to him, but I'm not.
We can get back in there.
Really, I should have moved right up to him and then done
That's okay. Oh no, this is good because this is fire too, so we really can't. If you move there, I think we'd take damage.
it. Push him in the fire.
I could do the shit out of that.
Push him forward with your shield.
I'm going right for the kneecaps, let me tell you.
Oh.
God, all of the plans that I had for like how to fight are not really going as. I mean, some of them just require some research. Okay, Ra fucked up the old elf pretty dang good, giving her old down up smackarooski, taking out 10 damages, and Chet is ready to step up and fuck up.
Alright,
There you
well,
go.
it is me. So,
Chet's close and Roy's far, right? Chet's brown, Roy's black.
Roy's black.
you bring that up one more time. Okay.
Roy's a proud black blood
So,
bearer.
I do have a ranged attack.
Yeah.
I can use that ranged
Shaka
weapon
Khan.
as a melee, like run up to him and hit him with it.
Oh yeah, you
but-
can throw it, but when you throw it, you have to hit it.
Mhm. I think it's best if okay. I'm gonna walk up to him. Speed of 30, so I'm gonna go right here and hit him with my Morning Star right in the kneecap. The right kneecap.
Right in the right kneecap.
Okay. I did bless him, okay. I'm like, who did I bless again? Son of a bitch. Doesn't matter.
You don't have no inspiration.
Not for chat.
Yep, you don't have none.
Fan, I give you inspiration for chat. Great voice acting.
Imagining me whiffing and then jumping into the fire.
Chet runs up, gung ho, ready to do some killing, and pulls up his mace, and like he pulls it back behind his head to swing it at Ma's kneecap, and like when you comedically drop a ball and fake throw it, like it just slips out of his hand
Bowling ball
behind him, and he has just an empty hand waved forward, and his morning star falls behind him.
Can you just slap
Great.
Ma in the face with
Do I
that?
have to pick
And
up
he
No
does
damage.
slap Ma in the face with no damage, and everybody hears.
You're just like,
I-
oh shit!
Do I have to pick up the morning star?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll make that take a full action.
Hell yeah. No.
It did roll a critical miss.
It's pretty funny.
Oh man.
God damn it! Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Okay.
You guys ready to die?
I'm hiding in the trees. Fuck y'all.
Fair enough. So is Norris.
I got healing potions.
So does Bobard's body.
Okay. I was gonna say, I've only got 2, so like 1 for Bobard.
No,
One
he
for me.
has 2 on his body. If you just sneak over and pick one up.
This is Ma right here. Don't do the top text.
Yeah.
I'll send you it. It's the. Okay.
There we go.
All right. I think this is a
Nope.
good fitting
That's okay.
fitting
Peyton,
move.
just don't read the top text. This is Ma. I'm gonna throw this away while we wait.
Jesus. Okay.
Let me do it.
Sure.
Closer.
Thank you.
That's amazing. This is gonna be fun to keep track of. Is there a marker around that we haven't used?
I'm sure there's plenty.
Like a color.
Like
A new
white?
color.
We have white. Don't
How
we?
about something that stands out?
Blue?
Blue certainly stains.
Pink.
Pink is gonna be great.
Stick it in there.
Am I gonna go average? No. This
I'm
is not an
surprised this
average.
didn't
This is
come
not a
with a
game
black
of
marker.
average, folks.
Look at that, Chester. It's not.
He's like, I'm tired. I've pooped. I want to go to bed.
I've done what I needed to for
Why are the
today.
lights still on? Good.
Oh God. Okay. So we're gonna just number 2. So
This is cool too.
What is it? I don't even know what music is playing.
This
It's
is the
just
Far
playing.
Cry game soundtrack. They also have 3 other soundtracks just for the occult choir music.
It's very spooky.
Yeah, this one's kind of spooky. There's like,
It sounds like a bunch of like bugs in the background.
yeah, there's like some kind of like
Something's
dying
decaying.
and like saws being played as violins or something. It's like, in the
Hey,
back.
Chester. My legs are really cold.
Do you want that blanket?
I kind of do. Can you reach it?
This is
I got from Harry Potter World.
Is it all the houses?
Mm-hmm.
Mega meta memes. Hot
Alright.
off the griddles again.
have you been peeking at my move list there?
No, I'm just
Adric?
adjusting myself. You have a
Yeah.
leg like right
So suspicious.
I'm joking.
It's like the
Can I
school
screenshot?
shield.
All right. So
Griffin is sliding door.
It was only $60. It was like the cheapest souvenir they had.
yeah, we're gonna just flow. It's fine. Just little things that I'm just gonna let fly because whatever. All right. Okay, yes. That's great.
I love it. I love
Yeah, I think I
it
mean.
so much. How did you do that?
I just have a
Photoshop the shit out of that.
I have a line camera app.
Oh my god,
You
that's
can make
the
like your own
best.
stickers.
Oh, that is the best.
Oh, that?
No,
No, the
that.
bottom.
Click on it. Click on it.
You need to die. I want that to be my new wallpaper.
That's great. That's very great.
Thank you, Bojo, for that amazing meme.
All right.
It was too perfect to me.
It was a group effort, Matt. I think you colored it. I'm proud.
All right. So, with a wave of his arms and a quick couple words muttered under his breath, everyone suddenly sees the ground underneath them start to tremble and wither as
It looks like the staff now has blood on the tip. Is that one of the
that might have already been there.
Oh, never mind.
It might not have. Okay, each of those numbers that face me, I'm going to put little dots so we know there's numbers, the directions for everyone. This is really mostly just for me to keep track of individual HP. We see giant centipedes that are the size of a small beast, so they're like knee high for. I mean, they're like knee high for Adric, and they're like mid calf height for everybody else. And giant centipedes appear around everyone, ready to attack.
Slam with your shield.
Do we think it's their turn yet? I would think that they don't get a turn yet. Their turn.
Is
Is everyone else gone?
Each creature obeys your
Wait,
commands, and
boy.
in combat they act on your turn each round.
Do they take a turn to summon as an action? And
It
then
is one action to summon, so yeah, I guess they wouldn't have a turn yet.
Can they? Do you get a bonus action to do anything with them? Sorry, I know
They
that's
don't have their
very
own
specific.
bonus action. I think according to that flavor text, Peyton, you would be another person familiar with flavor text. Each creature obeys your verbal commands, and in combat they act on your turn each round. It takes one action to cast. You don't think they would have a turn yet, right?
Say that again?
The giant centipedes
Yeah.
that Ma just he just increased the size of centipedes that were already there. But the giant centipedes that are now being controlled by Ma have a turn on Ma's turn. Do you think that since it took
No.
No.
So those centipedes probably have their own initiative.
Incorrect. According to the spell, they take action on Ma's turn. So it's called giant insect. But anyhow, if they get a turn on Ma's turn, it should be next turn, right?
I think so. If Ma's out of turns to
Because
do.
his action is complete.
Yeah. So unless he has any
Well,
bonus.
just post the spell real quick. I'm curious.
I don't have it handy, but it's called giant insect. I can read you everything. Casting time, 1 action, voice somatic, so school of transmutation, it's a summon, you transform up to 10 centipedes, a bunch of other creatures, I'm just doing centipedes, they become giant, whatever they are, in the case of centipedes, a giant centipede. They obey verbal commands, and in combat they act on your turn each round. Statistics, or the GM will have them, or I don't know why it says GM, it says DM. It remains its giant size for the duration, or until it drops to 0 hit points, or until the player or the caster uses an action to dismiss it, dismiss the effect. Yeah, that's really all there is.
So,
It's fine. They don't have a turn this turn, and they have been.
that's totally up to you.
I think that they shouldn't have a turn.
They obey verbal commands basically, Law is able to make a purple command. I don't, still on this turn, I don't see why there'd be a reason why they couldn't act right this second.
That does make sense, and it's nice to be able to have them do damage before they all just get mowed down. So, valid point, and
That's
I
what was
appreciate
going.
you helping me work through this. I think it is better if they actually get an opportunity to attack everyone.
Despite my input, don't let him act this turn, because I want to burn them alive.
Sure. I mean, you can burn them alive after they bite you.
Don't listen to me, I'm retarded. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm retarded, but like,
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, so
Love it.
I guess we're gonna go through this real quick. Do they have a movement? Oh wow, they have normal movement speed. Okay. God damn it! Now I have to move my little markies.
Do you have like
Just use
post-it
arrows.
notes at all, or
We're gonna move. We're gonna.
Or
There.
colored
It's
paper?
fine. Everybody's in range of somebody
Paper
except
clips.
for everybody's in range of somebody except for 10, and we're just gonna say 10 moves to. Is that Ra?
yours truly?
All right. So 10 moves to Ra, but in order 1. Who is where? 1's by Chet.
This is
Okay. 1 is by Chet. What is their 16? Does 16
16.
hit?
Yep. Or
16
16
hits.
is their AC.
Which hits.
Okay, cool.
Generally. Okay. The centipede rears up its head and oh damn, and does 6. Hold on. What?
Is Chet dead?
Jesus!
I think Chet's dead.
See you, Chet.
I mean, is everyone dead? Fuck. Okay, hold on.
It's just because Monty Python on set.
Yes.
That rabbit.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta watch that now.
Okay. Does 6 fucking piercing damage, and yeah, that's multiple dice in my hand. It's more than 2. And 12 poison damage.
So, he just took 12 poison damage. And his poison.
And 6.
And 6, so 18 damage?
Yeah. And now do a Constitution saving throw. I did not realize how fucking OP that was, and it's not even his highest level spell.
10. Hold on, what is this Constitution?
Yeah, give me a Constitution.
Like just their the mod, not the actual constitution.
If there's a Constitution save, is there a Constitution save in Bugbears?
Wait, I do have a saving throw for him as well. I'm gonna do that. With my D4. This is D4. It's 2, so we got 12. What is his Constitution?
If they have a Constitution save,
They don't. They just have.
what is his Constitution mod?
Doesn't say.
Con should be on there.
Con is 13 plus 1.
Where do you see that?
Doesn't matter. 12 beats it. So he is not poisoned, but he does take a fucking 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18? Jesus, 18
So he has 9
damage.
HP left.
Fuck me. Yeah, fuck up these centipedes, folks.
Rip.
I was over here thinking you guys were gonna fuck up Ma too fast. Okay, now 2, I guess.
That was one of them.
2, that's Adric.
Mm-hmm.
And
AC of 16.
And blessed.
and I mean, bless isn't, but anyhow, it rears up and snatches it tries to bite at Adric's knee, and Adric quickly pulls his leg away in time for 2 not to bite him. 3 scoots over to Adric, and Jesus, I rolled a 4 and then a 2, and comes up and tries to bite the other knee, and Adric backs up. So there's quick, like 2 little back steps, 2 in a row.
You're
Then
agile.
Yeah, but you got a lot. You're so fucking surrounded.
yeah, you are pretty surrounded. Good luck, Adric.
This is good though. This is good.
1, 2, 3. Where's 4? Who sees 4?
Right here.
Jesus. And 4. 4 snaps at your foot right as you go back, and like eyes in the back of your head. Adric scoots his heel forward just in time to snarf away from the bite from the heel from the guy behind him. 5 goes for... What the fuck is this dice doing?
Yes.
I'm not even snuffing
Yes.
these guys.
Yes.
4 tries to go for
Sorry.
Ra. What? 5.
It doesn't matter. Like
It also doesn't
whatever's
matter.
coming to me.
But it is 5. 5 goes for Ra, and Ra quickly parries with her staff and knocks the centipede to the side. 6. It's 9. 6 is at Zeal. What the hell? It's 4s and 2s and 4s and 2s and 4s and 2s and 4s and 2s and 4s and 2s.
My man JC.
The gods are blessing you. Jesus.
Jerry Christ.
Because another 4. And Centipede jumps at Zeal, and this time it actually like kind of gets a little bit of air and goes straight for Zeal's chest, and Zeal parries with his fist. Do you have a weapon in your hand? No? Fire parry.
I have a hand that's like kind of perpetually like firing.
Yeah, little fire parry, and then we're at 7. 7 goes for Roy, right at the knee, and I guess Chet and Roy take the damage. I was okay with them dying.
I paid them for a reason.
I did.
Take their trouble if they die.
Yeah.
Because they hit hard when they hit. Jesus.
Yeah.
The centipedes do.
So that,
All right.
what was
and
that?
It does. Oh, it definitely hits. So 3 piercing and 5, 6, 7, 8 poison and constitution.
3 and 8, so 11.
You gotta do saving throw.
All right.
Saving throw is going to see whether or not you are poisoned, but 11 damage regardless. And Roy is quite unfazed by it, other than it hurts.
Roy's had stronger stuff, I imagine.
What are we at? That was 7?
He was hoping it would poison us.
That breath can be poisonous gas.
8 rears up next to Zeal and just like, half its body up in the air, goes for Zeal's elbow, and that's a 6. And it's only and snaps at Zeal's elbow, and Zeal pulls it away just in time. This is dynamic, at least.
This is fun.
When I blast through it. 9.
Like,
Yeah, you hit it, but it doesn't do any damage.
give him the people's elbow.
You gave him the people's elbow. You fucked that centipede right in the mouth. And then,
9 goes for Hooves.
oh boy, who does 9 go for? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I feel like it's just a touch closer to Adric, unfortunately. We'll see if Adric takes some damage. Adric is going to take some damage, is what I meant to say.
No. Fudge. 2. 2.
9.
2. 4.
9 rears up, and after Adric just danced around these damn centipedes, dodging a million bites, Adric takes a bite right to the back of the shin and takes 2 piercing damage. And is it 3 or 4? Am I doing too many? It's 3. I don't think I did 4 anytime. And 10 poison damage. 10 and what was it? 3? What?
2 piercing.
It's in the feckin' spell. It's in the feckin' spell. Doesn't matter. So 12.
Literally, centipedes, spiders, lobsters, scorpions. Only one of those are insects.
I know.
That is true.
Sorry about it. I didn't write it.
Damn you, Geiger.
It's one of the few things today that I didn't fucking write. All right, and now 10 scoots.
I don't have to do
Yeah, do your Constitution save. Sorry, you're fine.
Okay.
11's the number, the magic number, and 10 scoots over to Ra. Yeah, you'll have a bonus. Scoots. Yes, it's Ra that it scoots.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Scoots over to Ra, and you see it scurry, snaking.
That doesn't
Everybody
trigger
can-
my attack of opportunity. No.
No, it's not within range. And everybody sees this thing scampering straight through it. That's a reroll, but
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's damn impressive. Damn.
you can't.
No.
It's totally in frame.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Damn, it's barely not in frame.
That's.
I got an 8 on top of a D6.
I almost consider that not a reroll because it's flat.
What do you think?
But I'm
An
teasing.
8 on top
No,
of a
no,
D6?
I totally reroll
It's a
it.
reroll.
But I'm like,
We'll see.
that's
No,
one that would cause a fight at the table. If it was someone dying.
If it was a more sensitive group, it certainly would. So yeah, unfortunately, a reroll. It scampers toward Ra. And as it tries to bite Ra, it trips over itself and bites its companion.
That's what you get for all those feet.
And 5 bites,
10 bites 5.
10 bites 5, right in the middle of the thorax. And it kind of doesn't matter what I roll because it's really, really, really fucking dead. And I just about almost maximized it anyways. And 5 is no longer a centipede.
Put an X where its dot is, or yeah.
Hold on, what happened? Sorry. That he.
10 crit missed
Oh.
and bit 5.
It might be easier just to erase it.
And 7, 8, 6.
Too late. We'll see if 7 eats 6.
Or 9 or
All
whatever.
right, so
5 with 6, afraid of 7.
5 is dead,
I
right?
wish somebody had like a.
Because 7 had some
sweeping
deeply
attack
rooted
and did,
prejudice.
like 6 of them at once.
We have folks who can do multiple attacks per turn.
I'm telling you,
Ooh.
body slam with
I know.
the shield.
All right,
I'm fooling you, Ben.
Roy,
Love you, man.
after having
Oh, yeah.
getting bit up by 7 the centipede,
7 centipede. No, that's funny.
is ready to smash Bug.
Sven. What are you doing, Barty Bugbear? It's a bug in his name.
How much damage did 10 do to 5?
If I were to count it up, it would be. 15.
This is creepy.
But 5 is fully dead, anyways.
Oh, damn. Why couldn't it have been 7 and 9? 7 attacking 9.
Yeah, we know. We just did
We
that.
know.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9. Well, anyhow, Roy is ready to fuck up some Bug.
Yeah.
Do some Bug.
7.
fuck it up.
You missed that joke.
7 with the Morning Star.
I was all looking
With
at
a-
like the prefix for one immediate lost one leg. And then I was like, wait, 79 is way better.
It is a better joke.
Yeah, I know it's a better joke.
Sorry,
You made it.
Sorry, I beat you to it.
Yeah.
What spell level was that?
Personnel now.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
There you go.
Perfect 20. Is this a? So they have opposing weapons. Yours had the Morning Star. Whatever the other one is what.
Oh,
yours
in
has.
that one's case. I'm sorry, it's the javelin. And if I'm using it as a melee weapon, it is a 2d6. Jesus, really?
Where are you swinging it? Are you swinging it at 7?
Yeah.
Fucking up that
Just gonna-
Santa fucking feed.
2d6. That's actually quite a lot.
It really is.
Is it? No.
It sounds right.
Oh yeah, that's with the melee. That was the other one is the ranged. Is that? Would you count that interference or? Okay. 4. 7 plus 2,
I don't even
9.
remember what that fucking. What is the weapon again?
Javelin.
Oh, it's like a
It's a
spear
spear.
sword thing.
Yeah.
Sort of like a halberd.
Yeah, it probably has like a double.
It's like a halberd with a
fan.
wider-
Yeah, double-sided.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Roy. It's easiest to remember. I always just have them in order. Chet, Roy.
Yeah. That's why I loved our initiative. I was like, nice.
Chet and Roy in order.
Yep.
Because it's not Roy and Chet. No. It's Chet and Roy. All right. So, Roy sort of just swings around. Sort of swings around his thing that looks like a halberd but a wider blade that's called a thing.
A javelin.
Javelin, and just straight up like does the surprisingly like finessey move, like one of those like little twirly things, and just goes zip, 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 and chops 7 into bits.
Nice.
I mean, they have high damage,
Yeah.
but they ain't strong.
Raw does an Obama not bad face to them.
And we've got about 6 pieces of 7 now.
Ah. Pirate joke.
10 pieces of 8.
All right. I mean, only 8 got chopped up into itty bitty pieces. And now we return to the top of the order, and the Baron sees a bunch of creepy crawlers running around, fucking up his friends.
Ooh. A question for you about climbing. It doesn't take
You have
extra.
your speed.
Yeah. Do I have to roll like
No.
dexterity or anything to climb?
You don't. If you
That
want
makes
to
sense.
climb acrobatically, you can climb more prettier if you roll acrobatics.
It's all
just
that
wanna-
fancy climbing you gotta roll for.
Can I climb the tree? I guess is what I should also ask.
You absolutely can climb the trees.
Okay.
You little slender ass
Dark nymphy, night
Do
elfie.
that.
night elf rogue thing. You.
I'm gonna get up.
How high?
Uh,
These trees is tall. A la Minecraft.
so
They the tall. No,
I can
they
go
ain't.
up 25 feet. Is that too high?
Yeah, no. That you're nearing the top of the tree. You got a little bit of obscuration until you go to the edge of the tree, but you're fine.
Okay. I want to aim for.
Sorry, just video game.
None of them
thing,
centipedes
fighting
are out
music.
there.
It's just all the same.
No, Chet's in the way. Is he in the
You
way?
played- this could be
At
super.
that angle, not as much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just be a little bit meta and
There's a few of those.
remind Baron of how lucky Adric was to survive.
That is true.
Nah, he good.
Okay.
That was pretty lucky.
Fuck
I'm gonna-
Ma. Let's get
Fuck
that chip
Mom.
damage
Well, I
on.
gotta go through Chet. Okay.
We ain't finishing combat tonight, folks. Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for number 10.
Okay.
He's right there.
Probably 40 feet away because of height.
Ooh, probably.
I'm, like,
35?
Cringing.
Yeah,
you don't
40.
hit me again.
You're relatively.
You are blessed.
Honestly.
Ooh.
That's 15. That's a 22 hits. And 4 damage.
4 damage plus nothing. You're aiming at 10.
Yeah.
Nice. That wouldn't have necessarily killed all of them. But Baron notches an arrow and takes aim at the relatively, for all intents and purposes, at the distance, small target because it's a small thing, and just everybody sees this arrow soar through the air and pierce directly in between the claws of its like mouthy bits and split its head open and sort of wedge it to the ground.
Ooh.
Get it?
I could see that one, like where it lurches the parts that aren't pierced. Shaky, creepy
Has its-
centipede.
yeah,
legs.
like has its ass
Mhm.
fluttering around.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
I'm
absolutely.
sorry. That's just good. I can see that one. Ugh.
Adrian's turn.
They all are shrinking right after they're shredded to bits too.
Oh,
When their HP is reduced to
Yeah.
0.
that makes sense.
Adric, after dancing around, how many? One,
Like,
two,
was that-
It was
three,
like 3 or 4.
That was 4.
There's five of them
Five,
around
because I
him.
think 3
Yeah,
went for
3
you too,
went,
because
yeah.
3 won't go from all.
Holy crap.
So, question.
Chill.
Will I attack? Will I trigger an attack of opportunity with these centipedes? Or is that too meta?
Well, you're also sentry, right? Do you even get? Can things even do that on you anymore?
All I wrote down is on attack of opportunity, enemy speed goes to 0. I don't know, maybe? If I don't trigger attack of opportunity, that's
5e
impressive.
sentry feet.
I'm sorry?
I'm Googling.
Never mind then. I think you have it right. Like where if something was trying to get away from you,
Mhm.
you had the attack of opportunity, then they wouldn't be able to move further.
Or whatever. I don't see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Like, would the DM tell us, or would we have to figure it out? I'm sorry.
You mean?
Like, if I ask you if any one of these creatures have attack of opportunity, would you have to tell us, or no? Is that something we figure out?
I think. I mean, it's a perfectly reasonable question for you to know the answer to, and honestly, I think that they should
Should
have attack of opportunity
that's fine.
based on the rules. Wouldn't you say, Peyton? It's another sad one,
I
but
mean,
I'm pretty
I
sure
feel
the
like-
rules say
He
even
is
the giant
fully
centipedes will get
flanked.
attack
Yeah,
of
I think
opportunity.
you're surrounded pretty well. In this one's case, then I know.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
wanna
not
be-
moving then.
I don't want to be mean to you, but they all are in striking distance
You know what's
except for
funny is I
3.
think 10 totally went for Ra and not Adric.
10 was on our side, really, pretty much.
Yeah, 10.
You use up their reaction to do it.
What?
So they only do it once per round.
Right. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
That'd
You would be
so
pretty
fun.
fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn to 4 here. Just smash it.
Smash it with the old
Mm.
mace.
15.
Nice.
Alright, what is it? The mace. 4, and then 1d6 plus.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, where are you, giant centipede? I need you. What are you calling? I screenshotted it though.
So-
Yay.
Is 4 added on to this attack? Or is
What?
4 my.
What about before?
So, is
Oh,
it attack
that's
bonus?
that is attack bonus. Yeah, so you're 19.
But not damage.
Not
Yeah,
a
it's not
damage.
damage.
Okay.
The damage side.
Ensures that you hit it.
Ooh, 6 plus 3 is 9. Or the 3 of it is radiant, though.
You're going after 4.
Number 4, yeah. Right here.
For
All right.
door.
Adric swings around to, I believe, one of the ones that his heel barely slipped away from, and just smashes straight down onto the centipede. And everybody hears a satisfying crunch at 4.
I think 4 was the one who actually hit me, too, so.
What? Because it was a while. You missed a few.
Yeah,
it
I
was
thought
one
you
of the
started
later
from, like,
ones.
here, then here, and
I went
I could be
one.
wrong.
I went from 1 to 10,
Okay.
and so 4 was early. You dodged 4.
Okay.
You
no
dodged
fun.
4. It was 9, I think, that hit you. But and just crunch. Everybody sees the white radiant magic go kaboosh, spray around with a little bit of centipede goop that quickly shrinks back down to normal centipede size.
I got some centipede goop on me, for sure.
And
The dwarf is small.
Should have
for-
tried to golf swing it into the fire.
I should have done that. That's genius.
4 perishes in a pile of exoskeleton and goop.
Would probably like hit Chet.
Norris, fuck, that's me. There is always a lot to juggle in these for me, and I try, for having so little experience juggling it before. Alright, where's Norris? Norris is hiding over here. Norris can see that there's a tight shot on this centipede that can't see him.
Number
And
8.
he actually points at number 2 there.
Oh, okay.
A tight shot, but it takes care of his buddy who had to dance around a bunch.
Life debt.
Life debt. Nice. All right. The rolls are in the party's favor. He
Good.
unleashes
It
an
all pays
arrow.
off.
It's hard. Well, it's possible. Hold on. What is he shooting at? 2? Okay. He can not kill 2. But he doesn't. And his arrow flies through the air, and because of the angle to his body's at, it actually splits from like halfway through its body and sort of splits down and kind of cuts the middle of 2 in half, but not the edges, not the front or the back. It just sort of splits the middle and then sort of lodges into the ground, and
yeah.
it's just writhing around before it shrinks onto the arrow. And 2 is done. Doot, 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 doot. And Norris is remaining hidden, which makes it a little easier for me and also makes sense for a rogue.
freaking plus 10 stuff.
I know, that's
Boy.
ridiculous. He fucking trips on gold.
Crit miss. Like I'm thinking. There's no way this guy is gonna get caught. Fucking crit miss. Gets et by a dragon. He saved your ass a little bit since you saved his, and is kind of barely hidden because I just rolled a 3, but plus 10, so 13.
Pretty good.
And Zeal is ready to flame up some centipedes if he wants
Can you give
to.
me a bird's eye view of the situation?
Yes, please
Like, what is
do.
behind?
Excuse me.
Are the X's the dead ones?
The X's
Yeah.
are the dead ones. The pink numbers are the alive ones.
So there's one here.
There is. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 9,
Right there, Baron.
3.
Hold your finger right there. I want Zeal to move there.
You want it to no. He'll still be in range of 6 and 8. This is 6 and 8. There's 3 and 1 and 9. Huh? Sorry. What?
Do you want me to move you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity from
Yes, I know. Do it.
6. Okay, cool. 6. Then lunges toward. Where did my d20 go? I know I have like 15, but I want to use the DM one. Lunges toward. Jesus. Lunges towards Zeal and just it's barely nips. Do you have a cloak on?
I have. Yeah, kinda.
Nips the edge of Zeal's cloak as he passes, leaving a nice little battle scar on his clothes, but not on his body. Seriously, like
Slightly uneasy.
I haven't flubbed a single roll.
Alright. So I'm standing here.
Are you gonna burn Adric again?
You know, if it will take out a lot of them,
It'll take
I
out
understand.
3 and maybe hit Ma.
Yeah, exactly.
I said next time we bugs me tonight. Short of blowing white light from my hands.
Excellent camera work.
I know, right?
And I go.
And who do you hit?
Nothing personnel.
Touch away. I aim it in such a way because of my position.
Don't forget
You
your
want me-
last.
I can hit the edge of it in between Maw.
Oh, you don't have to.
And no, so the edge is between Maw and is that Trevor or I don't know.
Chet.
So like it encompasses the centipedes that are there.
And barely misses Adric. I think you're fine, because that seems like a wide enough triangle to me, right?
Yeah.
So do you get 6 with you?
So I get.
Or is that
yeah,
9?
I'm shooting to try and hit 8.
6, 8, 6, 3, and Maw.
I would kind of reposition in order to get that.
Yeah, you would reposition to get 8, 6, 3, and Maw. All right. And it's automatic what damage? You roll damage?
You gotta those things, everything in the thing, everything in the count has to make a dex check.
Okay.
And then you just, it has to be
In order? 3.
13? Yeah, 13, and I fucking... blah, 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 blah.
3 half damage.
Otherwise, it takes 3d6 half damage on a success.
Okay, yeah, again, 3 is half damage. 6 is half damage. 8 is full damage. Which makes sense, because he's like right the fuck there. And Maw is... Damn, okay. I mean, half damage. Half damage.
Half damage, okay, cool, that's fine. Alright, word. So we're doing 3 damage rolls. 8 damage. That's half taken into account.
And half, what is it? Half for 3 and 6 and Maw.
86. I already cut it in half. It's 8 damage.
But one got him. 1 8 has. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
honestly,
eight's
the
toast.
centipedes are done.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
And Maw, half. 8 is half damage.
I said I have to do it for each of them.
Okay, roll it for each of them.
Yeah, so that was 3. 3 took 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
What are you looking for?
6 took 5 or 6 damage, your choice.
He's like digging on your couch. Is that fun? Or no?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, and
Those cushions don't come
Did you find it?
8 took 8 damage.
out. I'd be more worried about him plopping down on the
wow,
keyboard.
8 had the highest HP of the crew, and he still took it out, by the way.
And Bob took 3 damage.
It's something. We'll nickel and dime him if we have to. We've all played Souls games.
Alright, and now Ma has to make a shit. What is the saving throw for concentration spells?
It has to be.
No,
I got it.
concentration what is the mod?
Yeah, give me a second. I got it handy.
We'll see if it matters or not.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw against a DC of 10 or half the damage it took, whichever number is higher. So 10. Has to be 10 with concentration save.
And that's con, you said?
Yes, Constitution save against 10.
Okay. The remaining, what do we have? 1 and 9 are the only ones that are left. Good job, folks. 1 and 9 remain large as Ma continues his concentration. After Zeal fucks up a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he does.
I like this idea of me charging the flame spell doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Especially with the fan.
The fan was on.
Ra
Fucking shot free.
sees her opportunity to squeeze some buggies, even though the ones close to her have died. Well, squeeze some buggies or some Ma's, really.
Let's see, I got 50.
Should we write X's on the things that are dead?
So, okay, I'm gonna show you the pathing to this. So 1, is this right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't share, but we can. But to pass it is 2.
Yeah.
4, 6, 5, 6, and then 7.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, yeah. You have 40?
I have 50.
Nice. Oh yeah, because you increased it more, didn't you?
Yeah.
You can sprint and jump over everything.
So, didn't that's not trigger an attack of opportunity for this one?
He's
I went.
roughly in range.
Oh, you went around.
I went around.
Gotcha.
I would say 1 and 6 are barely in melee range for
Do the
Rock.
red
You should,
marker?
yeah, cross out the ones that are dead.
I mean, everybody is dead except for 1 and 6, but yeah.
Guys, it's good kitty time.
1 turn, and you guys buck up the centipedes.
They didn't have much health though.
That's
They
so
didn't,
cute.
and they're not supposed to, but they hit hard.
Yeah,
Lucky ducky, they
Yeah,
didn't.
thank goodness they had
Fucking
bad
kill me.
rolls.
Like, seriously, 4s and 2s and 4s and 2s and 4s and 2s, and really trying
If you
to...
just took the brunt of all those opportunity attacks, I would have just been like, and just dipped away from you, I would have fucking
Killed all of
thrown
them.
down those fuckers.
You killed literally every one of them.
Probably, yeah, easily.
Oh, I'm sorry. 6 isn't dead. Damn it.
6 isn't fucking dead.
Is it really though?
6 took 5 damage and had 6 HP.
5 or 6, son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with it though because that is what my stats say.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Fuck me, I get.
Alright.
You pissed it off too.
I'm going to smack number 1
One
with me staff.
takes his staff. Well, maybe. Maybe it grabs his staff. That's actually what's
That
gonna
would
happen
be
if
really
you do
creepy
that.
if I crit miss. And then I'll fling it into someone's face. Anyways. That
9.
is 9 plus 5, 16.
Yeah.
No, 14. Fucking doodle do.
Even still, you're okay. Roll your damage.
And then can I do more attacks after that? Just because I'm going to attack then another Yahoo. You'll see.
Roll your damage anyhow, though.
6 plus 3.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and continue.
Alright, so that was 9. And then...
You can move on to 6.
I'm gonna-
You're safe to move on to 6.
Oh, you think I'm moving on to 6?
Okay.
I have friends
You have to use a key?
for a reason. No, I'm using key. I also forgot I have the bonus action of just a normal attack after that I didn't add on to my other ones. Don't care. I was throwing punches. I was throwing emotions. That's why you gotta focus your mind, kids. Meditate. But I'm gonna use another key, and I'm also gonna use the bonus action of an unarmed attack
Okay.
after my normal attacks. So I'm gonna do trace hits on Ma's face.
Yeah, I'm running from the battlefield.
Oh, that first one's 22.
Nice.
The second one's 22. And the last one would be 8. Imagine 2 of those hit.
So, Ra, with her enormous stature and ridiculously long legs, prances around everyone and everything, and as she arrives, just a quick left, just twisty smash to 1, and smashes it to smithereens, and just retches back and punch kick, smacks Ma.
That's fine though.
I
I
wrote
get them
Ma.
confused.
I wrote Ra for Ma the first
Yeah.
time I wrote
LED
it.
raw.
Eladine Ra. Did anybody notice when I called Eladine Ma, Ebony Ma, who he is voiced after, who is Thanos' main henchman?
Oh, that's cool.
What is his name? He's one
Ebony
of the,
Ma?
Is that his name?
That is his name.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about like the mage
I was,
guy?
huh?
Talking about the mage guy?
Yeah. That's yeah. From the beginning.
Squidward.
I straight up called him Ebony Ma before, and was like, and nobody noticed. And like when I watch like Endgame and Infinity War with Amber, I'm always like,
No, we're not as smart as you've been.
I just don't know
We're
the
not
name.
wise.
yeah, nobody knows that it's not unwise. It's just you don't pay attention to the name of the Thanos' main henchman.
Nope.
Main henchman.
Squidward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Squidward is a good name. All right.
I was gonna say,
So
Green
roll your
Monster
damages.
looking man.
3.
That's a 5
Another
and a
5.
5. So 10.
10
off.
bludgeoning damage. And what did you take out? 1?
Take out 1.
You took out 1.
Sorry, I'm in the way, Adric.
Oh, no, you're fine. 3? Or what is that number?
9.
I
9.
guess 9.
I
Okay.
think
Hey,
9
guess-
and 6 are all that's left.
69.
69!
Stand proud,
All right.
guys.
Ra prances around everybody and slaps
Blam.
a centipede right in the noggin, knocks it to
Smacks.
smithereens, and then punch, kick, punch, fight. That's a D-Antwoord quote. I'm drinking. And smacks, just fucks up Ma, bobbles his head back and forth. And that was 10 damage to Ma, right?
Yeah. That was just as much as my first time attacking.
And is excited about having bucked up some shit, and it feels slightly satisfied while still fully enraged about her dead companion, whose body has really, honestly, probably been stepped over several times somewhere around here.
I know, I wanted to have a thing because it probably would have been right here because it's, you know.
Where you were?
Yeah, because you've moved up 1, or you were there since the beginning, right?
Yeah. I haven't
And
moved.
I was here, so Bobard would have been next to me. I definitely stepped over him on my way over.
Should we draw like one of those
Dead
bodies?
guys.
You know what I mean? If somebody died back in the day, they would make the outline
A
of
little
him.
chalk outline.
That'd be great, but let's fight. Next session,
They've got-
if we
we've
don't
got a
finish
white.
combat today, which we probably won't,
What time is it?
we will. Yeah, no, we won't.
We'll have to.
Because they're Ma may have some good spells. Yeah, the cure wounds is a thing. At higher level of cure wounds is more effective. Yeah, so he's gonna. Yeah, this is gonna. Anywho, who was that? That was a Ra. Chet. After having been bitten by one, sees one get smashed to bits, and is ready to smash some Ma to bits.
Or some bug.
Or some bug.
Whatever. I guess
What
that
is-
would
what
be
is
a
Chet
check
gonna
of
do?
I guess that would be. Would that be it? That might
You
be.
step Chet, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I'll do the same thing, actually.
Just bash Ma in the face or bash a bug in the face?
I'm gonna get rid of this bug for sure. Does he have an attack of opportunity?
I mean, he would. If you move out of range.
But I can't hit the bug then, right?
I mean, you could probably straddle right in between them based
Okay.
on their distance, I would say.
I
You
just
gotta
go by
scooch.
the
Gotta
boxes.
scooch a little. Well, there, and I go
Right there.
by the rough estimate of the boxes, so if you scooch a little, you're not going to provoke an attack of opportunity, just like that.
Then I'm gonna go for number 9. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with Morning Star.
You just smash it to bits with a Morning Star. I'm sure it's like +4. You roll a d20, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, sure.
Chet is getting a promotion. I see.
Oh, he is inspired. Or not inspired, blessed.
Blessed.
Motherfucker.
That's
Dude,
the
that's
second
2
time.
1s! That's 2
That's the
1s!
second time. I think Chet's dead.
Oh, that dice is going
You have,
right in the snow.
you have inspiration?
Not with Jet.
Yeah, Chet doesn't
Oh,
get
it's Chet.
inspiration.
He deserves it though, really.
He does deserve it because they decided to join. I'm happy
and
that
they never double cross us.
You know, I wasn't even sure about adding Chet and Roy to this fight, but Jesus Christ, you would all be dead right now without Chet and Roy.
We'd be pretty.
Already.
We'd be pretty toasted.
Already. Okay, yeah. So Chet scooches to the side and pulls up his Morningstar. Morningstar is like a sort of like a mace, but it's a ball thing.
Spiked, right.
Spiky ball thing on the short chain.
No.
It's a spiked mace.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think what you're thinking of is like some kind of flail.
Yeah.
Flail.
Or
is
ball
what
and
that
chain.
is.
Well,
Ball
you're-
chain
you are
flail.
very
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Like, so many weapons, so
I
many
know.
things to remember.
You're fine. That's please there.
And Chet, like, oh yeah, you had to pick it up. I forgot. Chet twice. It was Chet. Chet rolled 2 crit misses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm telling you.
I didn't realize it was Chet both times. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I pick it up and then miss horribly.
Yeah, you pick up your Morningstar after dropping it, and in this case,
He's
you
woozy.
swing it and you hit Chet hits his foot with his Morningstar,
Oh, shit.
doing. Honestly, you roll for damage.
I roll for damage.
You could easily kill
I
yourself.
mean, there's not. It's mostly gravity doing the work, but yeah, okay.
What is it?
How does the damage work? Hold on. I got it. So it's
A lot.
2d8 plus 2. Jesus, I'm gonna take out my d8.
I'm not gonna make you. You'll take half the damage you roll. Nice.
Plus 2 sets 3.
Well, you got to do another one. 2d8.
3.
This is 6.
So he's down to
So
3
3.
HP.
Well, you only take 3 of that because I said you get half of what you roll.
Oh, fair enough. 6.
You could probably change it. It's gotten to the.
Do what?
You could change it to whatever different music you want now, because it's gotten to probably the ambient, occult or not occult, but cult music.
We're in church.
Did we die?
Well, this is so. There's 3 regions, and this one is like they play the ambient music in one, then they play the actual like choir house in another, and then they play like kind of a rock version.
All right.
Sounds like Devil May Cry.
It is. I just
Oh,
video
nice.
game boss music playlist.
Nothing.
All right. Yeah. So Chet hurts himself. Ma is hurting himself. He is hurting, and so he himself is going to. I did a fourth. Is going to add a or is going to use a 5th level.
Oh, boy.
This is the actual like choir music. Join our cult. Follow me.
Fourth level.
Oh, wow.
He's going to use a 4th level cure wounds on himself.
Boo.
Sorry, guys.
I mean,
Ma-
yeah, he
Ma wants to win
can.
this
He
fight.
can, but boo Ma in general and all things.
That is the idea. This campaign was, how much can I make you hate these guys? Gaining a lot of HP back.
Boo.
Is he decaying? I'm just kidding. You play Divinity, we'll get that.
What's up?
I mean, he should have used a 5th level, honestly. But I said 4th.
What is that?
Rocky Riley from Boondocks, yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Nope, I missed one. And Roy.
Good
Good old Roy sees his opportunity to fuck up one of 2 bugs or a druid who just cured himself of a lot of wounds. What do you think? He's not going to be able to cure wounds?
Oh, no, I was fully expecting it.
Actually.
Which is why we won't be done soon. I mean, you guys can, if you have a really good round, people can get in the, like, 20s of damages per round, so if that ends up happening, I saw 17. Particularly Chet and Roy. Chet and Roy could fuck this guy up. You guys can take him out before he has a chance to heal.
I think I'm gonna. Never mind.
You're fine. Whether you want to matter or not.
I think I'm gonna heal Chet with my Edric. He needs heals.
Chet's pretty close to death. Chet's knocking on hell's door.
Yeah.
I keep closing the.
I know I did the
thing.
exact same thing.
Chester snoozing on the
Fuck, I
arm.
just memed, but I somehow closed this. The javelin, here we go. This is the, this song. 2d6.
Cool.
1. 6. Over Bob's dead body. Plus 2, that will be 9. On 9.
Fuck, I forgot a thing.
9 on 9. 9 on 9.
I'm gonna call this
9 McNick den Leinen Feischheit.
So, everything and everybody has scooted a touch. It's okay. I'm just going to arbitrarily decide now is when it happens instead of the top of the turn. But the fire is spreading, and I was going to have it spread 5 feet per round.
Oh, that's okay though. We got a lot going on, but so I understand.
Yeah.
But it could start
From
now.
this point on, it's going to spread
Yeah.
5 feet out per round in all directions.
Now, does.
Is this magic?
Small move, yes.
Well,
It was.
okay. Now it's
Now
no on
it's
fire.
not.
You better move.
We've got a forest on fire.
He
The
better
forest
move,
is
'cause
on fire, and we're gonna let it burn.
If I hit him with Sentinel, he doesn't move.
Nice.
He's gonna burn.
There you go. All right. He did what? So Roy was attacking with his glaive.
With his javelin.
Javelin.
A glaive is too delicious for him. his puny, brutish taste. The javelin will do. But he did it
pretty dang high. So
he hit
have to
9.
look up
He
AC.
hit 9 with a 9, and AC was 17.
Yeah, 17, and then
It was
and
2
then
d6s.
9
Yeah.
piercing, slashing.
Piercing.
9 piercing damage. Okay, so he's shoving it into Maw
8.
or into 6.
9.
Oh, 9. That's what I meant. 9. Yeah. Wow. 6 and 9. Yeah. 6 and 9.
Yes,
One, two, or
yes.
All right. So, Roy chops up 6, 9, yeah, into itty bitty bits, and we've got more bug goop on his not. It's not a
Javelin.
It's a javelin. Keep wanting to call it a glaive.
He's in the Olympics, remember? Javelin toss.
Olympic javelin.
I'm just thinking of something so greasy, like him summoning or using some necromancy to summon up Bombard, and then we have to kill Bombard again.
That'd be fucking awesome.
God, I wish I would have put a necromancy spell to do something like that.
Or that goddamn ghost Goliath can come back and possess one of us again. That was so much fun.
Oh, my character was pissed.
You get the shit beat out of you.
I had like 2 on your death saving throw.
All right.
That was dicey.
That could have been it.
So that was Roy's turn. My little fire spread was retroactive from the top of the last round, and now everyone has naturally had to move some. And just if I can have help scooting, everybody's automatically gonna scoot.
Okay.
You're just kind of naturally moving,
Including Maw?
including Ma.
But Bombard's dead body, no!
Yeah, I've thought about this.
Do you want this? I
fact.
won't roll.
That's okay.
We may or may not.
I can pick him up easy peasy.
Well, remember that.
And use him as a weapon, so he's still here with us. Final blow of Bombard's dead body.
As a shield, I think, is the best option.
Oh no! God.
Excuse me.
That's so gruesome. Oh.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that something? Sean, the guy who's screaming when you like say,
So,
"I'm gonna eat this mouse."
Baron sees the flames licking the
Aaron
bottom
Paul.
of the tree
Aaron Paul's
he is
screaming.
on,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and sees that he may need to adjust. And I will require acrobatics if you're going to jump from tree to tree, which I will allow depending on your acrobatics roll. And I will require the use of your full movement speed to climb down if you're not going to jump.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
How far can you jump?
30 speed.
Jump is a totally different thing.
I think you have to do a roll for that, right?
Can you? But like if I'm totally Josh, and you shouldn't do this, but there are some fun mechanics with gravity and landing on someone with like an attack, and the gravity of your height adding to the damage of your attack.
That's
So
actually
you
interesting. I
could,
didn't
you
know
could
that.
jump out.
Could I like jump up in the air?
I don't know.
Would that,
If I knew how high I could throw you, this could get crazy.
would that trigger an attack of opportunity though?
Depends on if you're in range.
I would say Maw's what?
I would also
I don't think I
require
can
some
jump that far.
pretty hefty, accurate rolls for
I know.
something like that.
I just come down like
I mean,
the might of Zeus.
now are you saying this is in the rule books, or are you saying...
I can take a look. I've read D&D stories where it's like, oh yeah, my wizard was casting like magic carpet, was like 80 feet in the air, and the dragon was on the floor, and then he just jumped off and like elbow dropped the dragon to death
That's anime as fuck.
because the
That's
distance.
great. I haven't read anything about jumping.
So yeah, let's not even
Let's not even touch
worry
it.
about it. Let's not touch it.
It's
For
gonna
now.
be the roll. It's right here.
Oh.
Your strength determines how far you can jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump, when you make a standing long jump, you can only leave half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. So your distance is, what is it? A number of feet up to your strength score if you move. So yeah, it's gonna be half your strength score. You roll for strength, and that's gonna be the distance you can jump.
Okay.
You're trying to jump to probably the tree. That one? Yep.
Yeah.
That is what? 5, 6 feet. We'll call it 6.
Ooh. 4.
You have been blessed. 3.
Wait, one. Yeah. So 5.
Roll reflex. Is there a reflex?
No.
There should be a reflex. If
So-
not, then reflex would be dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saving throw?
Yes.
You can also be blessed for that. So.
11.
Blessed. Nice.
14.
Alright. So, Baron, slightly less elegantly than normal, sort of like jumps out of a tree, breaks the branch on the way up, but
No
put enough
longer
force.
Sneaky.
Put enough force that he barely could reach one of the branches near his height without falling too far, grabs onto it, and pulls himself up. We're going to call that all your movement, but you still got action.
Oh, everyone's in the way.
No kidding. You've got a lot of height.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to be, I'm going to say right now with your height, I mean, you're still probably technically at
There is no
disadvantage.
plunging attack in 5e.
Darn.
Depends on how you shoot it. Shoot it up so it doesn't arch and then goes down.
I think I'm still gonna make a disadvantage. And I'm not necessarily gonna have you kill somebody or hurt somebody, but disadvantage.
Unless you roll 1, then you just gotta
What's
play right.
disadvantage again?
You roll twice and you have to take the low roll.
Remember, you are blessed.
Doesn't matter.
That's gonna hit.
3.
I mean,
That's a 7.
You've got the 3 anyways.
Well, that's 3. 8.
8? Okay.
Do I even need to roll?
So, your first... No.
Okay.
But not your only. After not exactly very nimbly jumping across between trees, Baron very loudly and obviously... Are you gonna hide?
I feel like I probably made a ruckus, so I'm definitely not sneaky anymore.
Yeah,
Everyone
you
saw
did
me
make
jump.
a ruckus. And I'm gonna say... Anyhow. And Baron notches an arrow. It flies through the air, and everyone hears and sees a spark from the arrow ricocheting off of one of the small amounts of armor Chet has on his shoulder.
Just check take damage.
Chet takes no damage because it ricocheted
Okay.
off.
Chet can catch a break.
Adric.
Okay. Adric is not gonna move. Or is he? Oh, I thought I was in front. Okay. Oh, that's right. You did get ahead of me.
He did a little walk
Is
around.
this
the
insect still alive?
With
6 is
1
still
HP.
alive. 6 is the only one?
Yep.
I mean, 1 HP, but the ability to do...
Yeah, a lot of damage.
I'm
there.
gonna
24 damage.
I'm gonna make
at
a call
maximum.
here.
Actually, a crit could be up to fucking... A crit could be up to 48 damage in one turn.
That'd be funny.
Wow. And I'm telling you, if one of those centipedes crits, it's gonna crit.
Yeah.
And somebody gonna die.
I appreciate this.
You don't understand. I saw that. I kid you not. I had to leave class to laugh. So I was one of those kids.
Did you ever do the cats?
No.
Sometimes we had
Ooh.
pregnant cats.
Oh.
I did
brutal.
frogs and guinea pigs.
It made my friend Shanna cry. Because she had a lot of barn cats.
Oof.
Yeah, we got a pregnant one, so it was on me to dissect.
Did you get to stick the straw in its lungs? And...
Anyway, I'm gonna cast.
So cool.
I have a dissection kit in my bookshelf from my ichthyology class.
Oh,
If it has
does it still
1
have a sharp
HP.
scalpel? Because I got this mole.
1 HP. I'm gonna use my crossbow for
Try to get
once.
some old isopropyl on it.
There you go. Because it's D4, right?
I'm gonna attack that stupid little insect.
That stupid little insect forgot to take its fucking turn.
Oh.
I mean,
Too late.
it's burned pretty crisply.
It's very disorienting.
It's understandable that it forgot.
Damn it.
Anyway,
Its antennae are burnt.
I'm shooting my crossbow at it, and
Ooh, cool.
You're gonna hit.
I'm gonna hit. Do I even need to do damage? Is
You
it
can
gonna-
roll it if you want. It might be more destroyed.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's actually 1d8.
Make a statement.
It's not bad.
Actually, yeah.
What? Your crossbow is better than 1d6 plus 3 versus 1d8?
This can potentially do more damage,
Yeah.
but this is...
Wow.
It's safer to have the
Use
plus
that
3
crossbow,
though.
Four.
Yeah, especially with the radiant.
Yeah.
Alright, so Adric pulls out his crossbow that nobody's even ever noticed before. And
I got
just
17 bolts now.
yeah, with the arrow already drawn, it's just been sitting there drawn for like months. And,
Like under
fortunately, fortunately, it hasn't snapped or broken or anything, and he just right dead center, right in the middle of the face, and it just has Ma been attacked? Ma hasn't been attacked, so he hasn't had to roll concentration yet. Yeah, and it splits open wide the face of our last numbered centipede of giantness.
Now
Does
it's
Adric do
the
anything
X.
else on his turn?
I don't think I can.
Does
I have any-
shit?
Okay, yeah, if it's dead, I'm moving right the fuck here. Wait, is this fire? No, that's... Well,
That's old fire.
Is there a fire effect on the ground?
There's a little bit of fire there right now. I will go with because everything. It's a really dry forest, so yes,
Okay, then
that
I'll
is
be-
kind of the point that I had is that the fire will remain and spread.
I'm gonna be right here just in case Ma tries to move. Attack of opportunity.
I was gonna do a backflip over you, but this is easier. Thank you.
All
I
right,
do appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Poor-
because he's flanked by
poor
fire
Chet.
too.
No, let's hope
Yep.
Chet don't die. You forgot you were gonna heal him, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I made a
chose-
call to
Made a
kill
call,
the
yeah,
thing.
Kill the thing so it didn't kill another person. All right, Norris. Fuck. Every time it's Norris's turn, I'm always like, shit, that one.
He's here.
But you know,
Exists.
honestly, I think it's really like it's great to leave him in his little tree. He's still a good ways away from the fire. He's really
Tree
just-
I
boys.
have a good feeling he's gonna miss and hit Chet.
he actually hasn't been in a tree, but he can be in a tree.
Can you just
And
walk
he's
right up
gonna
it?
choose to be in a tree. And he's gonna climb up silently. I'll go ahead and do a stealth roll because that sounds fun.
Okay.
He's pretty stealthy. It's a 25, so nobody hears him climb up the tree. And he proceeds to take aim at Ma. Where you go, Norris? And absolutely hits.
Nice.
Fuck.
What?
Doing the lowest possible damage.
Oh.
Oh,
Five piercing damage to Ma.
we'll take it.
So, does piercing damage have like the potential to bleed somebody?
Bleed isn't a factor on
Okay.
this, unfortunately. It'd be great.
Damn monster hunters.
It'd be really fucking confusing for me to deal with. Well, I'll tell you that. I'm okay with it not being included. That's for sure.
I
What
was
if it was,
thinking,
like, a special
is bludgeoning,
arrow type
like, a
that we could-
chance to CC, and
Okay.
then Pierce is like bleed. I don't know. I was
That'd be
just
cool.
asking.
Or just maybe just like certain weapons.
Maybe
could just
someday
have a
when I have
bleed effect.
everything like really like well down, we can think about adding some
Let's just go
homebrew
by the
stats
rulebook.
like that,
It could
but
be,
not just yet.
It could be barbed instead of
Oh,
piercing. It'd be like barbed, and that could
that's evil.
be the bleed effect.
Speaking
'Cause
of
it just sticks in 'em,
barbed,
yeah.
does Zeal still have the
Yeah, Zeal still
Whip.
got his whip.
Yeah, Zeal never used his
cat
whip.
whip?
How meta of us, but you know there is a whip there that's decaying every day.
It hasn't even been a day since. Oh no, it's been a day.
It's been a day. I'm saying, I'm
Singular
not
day.
necessarily saying that it's unusable as much as the time frame is dwindling of its use.
But is it
Alright.
even better than
On the note of
the
Zeal's
amazing-
whip,
But is it stronger than his magic?
it's Zeal's whip turn.
You have a whip. Zeal thinks to himself. Well, why would I whip?
With no provocation.
I'm gonna get a little out of the way of the gentleman.
Can you give him a view?
If this
Well,
place
you've
gets
got
1
your
degree
fire in front of you, so you can move here, or you can like skirt between everybody.
hotter, if this gets
So
1
you
degree
can
hotter,
where were you? You were here. You can like skirt through here barely, or skirt around here because you have flames still. That stayed fiery. You set the place on fire.
I'll go around that fire and I'll be on the other side of it like that. That fire will be between me and LED and fucking dead man.
Okay, and you're real close to the fire, and you're barely not taking damage from it. So maybe move after. Okay, so that was what, 10 feet.
Okay. Okay.
Which is in. Did you post it in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in there.
that's a lot of range.
Yeah, it really is. Wow.
Like, did you really need to be that close to him?
Fucking roll, dude. I've got a 7, an 8.
You are blessed.
13.
Bless.
I'm gonna take from 13 to a. Yeah, that one. 13 goes up to 17.
So you have a 7, a something, and a 17?
7, 8,
A
7.
7, 8, and a 17.
This is not great. Alright, so yeah, you can roll your damage for your 17, I think. I mean, yeah, you can roll your damage for your 17.
Give me a second.
The 7 or 8, can they potentially go to a hit if they roll the plus high? Or no? No.
Alright, Zeal chunks his fireballs in a fire rays, whatever they are. Fire beams of fire shoot out of Zeal's palms one by one, 2 of which Ma dodges left for one, right for the other, and then the third gets him right in the hip, and he's all fiery burny, and there's a hole in his cloak now, and we can see some ancient elven wrinkle hip.
Yum.
Wrinkly hip is exposed and a little bit singy. And what was the damage again? 8? Sees her opportunity to fuck up some minds.
Beans by it.
You
Bada
guys didn't
bing,
see that, but I rolled 4 ones in a row.
bada boom.
Get it out of your system.
I know, right?
That's a thing.
I bet it is.
That is a reroll, unfortunately.
Thank you. No, I would agree, but I was,
I hear you.
That's with the quarterstaff. That's okay. That's just an 8. That ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna do just my my bonus unarmed attack, and then can I use my key to do an open hand technique?
Yeah. Cool. Open hand.
Well,
can,
that's a 21.
open
Oh,
hand.
just a-
Open hand can prone, right? Isn't that the point of open hand?
And some other things that I was maybe seeing what could happen.
Sure. Okay.
It's, the opportunity is right here, right now. It's a pretty sexy one. Zeal's gonna be a fan. Big fan. Huge fan.
Huge.
Oh, wait, that's not and that will be a 6 with the punch. And then I'm going to use open hand technique, and the enemy must succeed on a dex. This one's actually going to be a strength saving throw for what I'm doing for this one.
Okay.
I'm not knocking prone, which is dex. I am moving. I'm going to push enemy Maw 15 feet into that fire.
15 feet.
Yep. Which I think would push him through. And
Yeah,
imagine.
that's spread backwards too. Well,
I mean,
no,
it's burned through.
The spell has ended, so the spell is different and
Yeah.
required concentration. But because everything sat fire, this was a safe
Yeah.
side, and there was supposed to be damage in front. I kind of flubbed a little bit there. Yeah, we've got fire here too.
Cool. So, what is it against my strength of 15 that you need to save against with the roll?
Sounds, I guess.
That sounds.
I mean, usually these things are like a DC modifier of 11 or 13, or between 11 and 13. It's like the standard, but it makes sense to go against your strength if you. That sounds great. It sounds
What's the
great.
dex like? That what if it's a dex? It would be just a 13 as usually.
13 is standard for dex.
Okay. So what's strength? If you want 13, I'll allow it.
I mean, I see. There are
I'm wondering
rules
if
that are
it's-
great because they make sense, and then there are things that I don't
be
really
like-
care what the rules
it'd
say
be
because
like-
you are strong,
It'd be like
and
my
it's going against
strength
your strength. so
pushing.
in this case, I don't give a fuck. Let's go with 15 because that's your strength, right?
Yep. Oh, please, this one's gonna be so cool. Lift it up. I gotta see it. It's a 15, ain't it? 16. 20.
1.
I'm half considering it. Man, this is supposed to be a hard fight.
Where is it?
Was that 4?
It is the 4.
I mean, I
Definitely
wouldn't
saw.
still do it.
Who looked at that phone?
The phone?
The phone.
What?
No.
It definitely has all of Ma's stats. My phone.
No, I was looking for the dice. Honest to God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
I
believe it,
didn't
but-
even notice your phone actually.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
thought that
the-
might be the case.
It's like the monkey juggling psych. Yeah, psych.
Yeah, well, so at the failed strength throw, and even if it was 13, man, like he's got a +3, so it still is only 7. So open palm technique will, when you choose to, the effect you're choosing to use can push it back 15 feet.
And that would be have to be so I have 1 enemy succeeds dex saving throw or be knocked prone. 2 strength saving throw fail push 15 feet. And then the third one would be paralyzing, can't take reactions until end of Ra's next turn. There's no saving throw for that. But that's one of those. Is open hand.
Okay. All right. So you hit otherwise too
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
one
a
of them
6
for
for
fists.
a punchy fist. a
Okay,
bludgeon.
so Ra turns and flings her staff, and Ma sort of steps aside and uses a forearm to sort of parry against and scoot around the strike with the staff, and then punches Ma in the face with what damage?
6 bludgeons.
6 bludgeoning damage, and then her other palm goes straight at Ma's chest. Does that do damage or no?
No damage.
No damage, okay.
No damage.
And pushes 6 bludgeoning?
But it probably does like one of those cool like Avatar where it's like there's like an air burst.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's an air burst and we see the flames all bend toward the direction that Ma flies back. 5, 10, 15 feet. Taking... Now I have to remember what fire damage
And
is.
I'm really sorry about that. I should have looked that up as a...
You're fine.
I can easily...
You ready to die?
It's no explicit rule.
Yeah.
Damage page 249. It suggests that
Yeah, no, I'm reading in the same
Okay.
article.
fire pit might cause 2d10 damage.
Is it possible we could wrap the session up at the end of this round?
I think it sounds like a good idea. I don't know if a dex saving throw makes sense. I think he's just there. He failed the saving throw. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a D8. I like that for a bonfire and non-magical fire. Yeah, you roll that damage. You roll that damage. You did it.
Oh.
Wow, and Ma takes 8 fire damage.
Is he burning?
You might be naked after this, at least.
Okay.
Nice.
More wrinkle hip.
More dick for Peyton.
It's gonna be Elfween.
Burn.
Yeah, nobody can really get in melee range now, there, eh? It shouldn't. I would guess, and I think Peyton. Everybody, let's discuss. I guess. No attacks of opportunity for this, right? He didn't move away.
No, he didn't
Right,
move.
right.
I pushed him. I don't think there should be.
agree.
Right.
Because
Okay, we're in
I
unison.
pushed him probably faster than he moves.
Yeah, he got pushed pretty quick.
And there nobody like moving
Like a bullet.
moving that person's like making movement that is obvious where this was like
This was,
nobody
he just
could have predicted
slid
that.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ma slides back. Ra had some fun. Chet is hurting, but you know, gonna try to do something.
He's still there.
Yeah.
All right. Does Chet have a javelin, or is it you who has the javelin? I'm not running in the fire.
No, Chet probably smart enough to do that. Not.
I don't know what to do.
How do you? Isn't there like a heal mechanic, and that's what your hit die are for? Oh no, that's for rests.
Don't even ask us about that. We've never been doing any of that.
Could Chet take a potion from another party member?
If
Bobard's
Chet
on the
asks for
ground.
one,
He's gonna ask Adric, and Adric's gonna agree.
Well, I was gonna say Bobard's also on the ground with 2 potions. Not that Chet would probably know
That's
that.
right.
Chet wouldn't know that.
Yeah, sorry, Chet.
No one would know that except for Bobard and those who may have paid attention. Chet would not know that.
Yeah.
So Chet's gonna
To get meta.
Chet's gonna ask Adric for a potion. Adric, since they're right next to each other, can they just hand it?
Give me a potion.
I will.
I'm not gonna be. They don't
meta.
have to throw it. Okay, go ahead.
I think it's fine. I mean, to not make it, you wait till Adric's turn. Are they not close together?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought that was Adric. Oh
No.
my fucking god.
No, well, there's that too.
He can walk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Have
the
him walk to
plan.
him.
Its speed is 25, so just step on that dead body. Alright, and then they hand it.
As he's
And then-
walking over, a potion! A potion!
Anyway.
That man was
so-
killing me. And
There's 2
oh boy.
potions left. And
What is the the D8 that I gave you guys to heal?
I think I have it written down.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. You need to get the hell out of this. Alright, sorry. God damn it.
It says
One.
Adric versus Centipedes, if you can't see it.
I see.
5 plus 2, that is 7. 7 HP. What am I?
You guys are writing down their stats because we're gonna have to remember all this, and
Oh yeah, I've been.
I would presume we're gonna still have to stick to 2 weeks. Is that possible? Is it gonna be crazy? We'll see.
I am fine with that.
I mean, I'll see. I'll let you know.
I have
Yeah,
the
next
Saturdays.
week's
I don't
also.
know for
Like, I'm
sure
good.
either, honestly. It's the 4th. No, it's the 28th. Okay, well, yeah. So he heals up a little bit. Chet heals up a little bit, and Ma is now
Naked.
burning.
God damn it, Chet. Failed me.
he could come around. But yeah.
And Ma quickly
Back beast.
steps to this tree and hold on.
Uh-oh. He's a druid. That tree's just gonna grab you.
But isn't...
It's gonna turn into a Spriggan.
To be entirely honest, Ma is going to use
Vine Whip!
No.
Hold on, I thought... Go ahead.
Log Hammer.
Ma is
Magical
feeling-
Leaf.
It's gonna take the tree with on and just
Oh,
walk that
that'd be
around and use it as a
sweet.
weapon while Baron is still...
Knock us all into the fire. Game
You
over.
just hear like,
Yeah.
You go flying back.
Why won't you work? I really want this to go. Can you just go? I want you to do a thing. There you go. Okay. Ma is feeling very strong about some self-preservation and is disappointed that he only used a 4th level Cure Wounds slot. And he's going to use a 5th level Cure Wounds slot to be extra healing and hope for a higher roll.
What a flaming flagrant cunt.
I know, he's being a scaredy cat. He's not even trying to attack you guys. He's like,
Which is
owie,
fine.
owie, I'm on fire.
Which is fine.
Owie. Okay, let me just make sure.
Oh, I can just imagine Baron going stealth and rupturing one of his kidneys.
I mean, yeah. You're in grand position for some goodies.
Did you get a new chair, Peyton?
Same one I always had.
Jesus, okay, and is more successful than after having used the 4th.
I don't remember
That
that
was
chair,
also
to be
on.
honest.
Because my hair is usually covered it up.
I don't remember it being red. Is that like a racer chair or a game chair?
Gaming chair.
And is
I don't remember you having that.
all the singy wounds you guys saw all over Ma are now no longer such
That's
singy
right,
wounds.
Can't cure clothes though, bitch.
Yep, he's still a naked elf.
That's fine.
No, you told me you got a new chair. Didn't you?
And to close us out for the
Got that
evening,
like 3 months ago.
Roy
Is it-
takes his opportunity after a piss poor initiative roll in the beginning to do some shit
I'm sure try not to giggle.
at the naked elf.
Yep. Javelin time, Alpha boy. Hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the face with a reaction. Could have thrown it, but want that 2d6, not that 1d6.
And having to retrieve it.
Not bad.
15, and I...
+4, I think they are.
Oh, thank you.
I think.
Well, what would it be from? Strength?
What? No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's just +4.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it was +2, it would still be fine. If it was -2, it would hit. He doesn't have a particularly high AC. He's also naked. I kind of maybe should consider dropping it. No, his robes weren't any defense.
He's a confident old
Well.
elf.
He's a druid. He didn't want to wear armor.
Or clothes, probably.
Honestly, no. He's probably like in his element now with his dick swinging around. Roll your damage for me.
Sorry.
It's an interesting soundtrack. Is he using a chain to defend himself against a squat? What is he
I
doing?
think so.
So that will be 5. 5 piercings.
That was Adric when everybody was attacking him.
This is a really good timing photo today.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good
It
timing
was.
photos. You showed Jude the ass photo.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
I took.
He was blocking
My pants
Chester.
were like at my ankles, and I was just walking around with my pants at my ankles, brushing my teeth, and like with my hoodie on, and I was just hoodie on, pants at my ankles, brushing my
I think
teeth.
shoes
And then
still on,
Chester
too.
stepped into his crate to eat, and then like I spread my pants across the entrance of his crate to block him in, just to be a troll while I was brushing my teeth. And then she took a picture
Perfect.
right as Chester said, "Fuck that!" and like
He's
punched
like,
through,
leap it up.
and like punched through the gap in my legs.
He's super
There's
blurry.
definitely, I've got like a mild wedgie in my South American
That's pretty funny.
underwear.
But it's
So
just a really blurry dog.
it's like a South American style underwear.
And everything else is super clear.
Well,
Did we lose Peyton?
5 piercing damage.
It never shows me when we disconnect. I just see that I'm missing calls from you.
Yeah, it's, my internet just kind of went down for a second.
It happens.
Oh, you sent me that, Peyton.
Yeah, I think your neck was
It's just a big spoon.
Oh, that reminds me. If you are getting that 1080, I wouldn't recommend it with that processor. It's gonna bottleneck.
Yeah, don't worry. The guy who's giving it to me said it's gonna
Terraria.
bottleneck, but it's 117% better than my current
Oh, I
video
bet it is.
processor, and the bottleneck is still
That's
going to
great.
end up being outperforming my current setup.
For sure.
I will.
Although
upgrade.
you might like overheat your processor trying to catch up with your graphics card. That's the only thing.
I plan on upgrading my processor
Okay.
someday. Anywho, what was
5
the damage?
piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. I'm just making like a bunch of extra pen sounds because I can totally like I can hear like that sounds like that number, that sounds like that number. So I'm like scribbly, scribbly, number, scribbly, number, scribbly, scribbly.
Okay, Sound Ninja.
Can I honestly say I did not notice?
Here's my post HP scribbles.
Is that an 8 and then feet? What does that say?
Oh, it was his it was Fink's.
Oh.
It was Ma's when I wrote Fink, but it was Ma's initiative roll. Okay, all right. We've got fire. That I'm gonna move it now, and we're gonna start the session with where the fire is at.
Okay.
Next time.
Definitely take a photo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of fucking shit.
Who wants to do the photo?
5 feet. Who
Are we
wants to do
moving?
the scoots? Okay, I'm standing out. Oh. What's a channel we don't use that much? Sensor. Huh?
Music.
I don't know if we're gonna remember if I leave it in the music channel.
I think we should just do general.
Yeah.
We can't go wrong.
I mean, I can scroll.
I'll have it saved in my phone pictures.
We'll all have it saved. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll have it saved in our own phones, and that'll be fine. Okay. So, do we want to try to shoot for the 28th then?
For me?
Yeah, good for me.
Oh.
Lately, my
Unless you got holidays.
are you gonna be gone? Are you gonna be back?
It might.
Yeah, I'll be back that morning or
It
afternoon.
depends. I might be going to family for Christmas presents and all that. We'll see. I'll keep you
28th?
informed.
Okay. Are we not good to go for the 21st?
It's either Saturday.
No, because we've got plans.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you guys
And your
know.
Oh,
friends.
zoo lights.
And your friends.
Zoo lights.
Did you text Melissa?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not saying it's a no. I'm just saying it's a maybe. I'll let you guys know.
Oh. These are fantastic, folks. Shirt stays.
Oh yeah. Like when you have like a dress shirt, you're trying to reach up for something, and then it all comes up, and you gotta retuck it. It's so annoying.
They're part of the military.
Out of here, guys.
Have a good night.
See ya, man.
See ya.
Toodaloo.
See you, Peyton.
We can put all the pencils right here.
Peace suit. Matt, I'm presuming you've continued to watch. I appreciate your contribution. Hey, we all appreciate you. Thanks
Yeah.
again, Matt,
See y'all.
for your drawing.
That was awesome.